TTT, hello. Hello, hello. How y'all doing? Let me get on here real quick. Give me just a second. Hello, welcome. Here we go. So I apologize for not coming on yesterday, but not really. It's not that I didn't want to. I tried. I just wasn't able to. Sometimes it's not good for us to come on all the time, you know what I mean? Sometimes you have to listen to things. I'm going to start off by saying this. You know, I got one of a couple favorite readers, but I will warn you, even though I love this lady and I love her channel, she's probably my favorite reader. I will warn you about this. Anytime a reader comes on and she addresses, whoever, addresses the collective, because y'all little angels, you know, you never do anything wrong, collective. Not my collective. You have someone doing this X, Y, and Z, and this person, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's always referring to the collective as their little angels. They could do no wrong. And that's just not what this is. If you're looking for that experience here, you're not going to get it. If you're looking to get called out on your shit, most likely, yes. Yes, that's what's going to happen. All right. Hey, dear Calvin, how are you, hon? There's one lady that really puts me in the mind of that, and I love her. I love her channel. She's one of my favorites, but she just addresses her collective as they're just little angels. It's like, okay, all right then. Okie doke. Now, no doubt, if you're coming to tarot, you're more to be more aware, more accepting. I just caution you, readers that do that, because she's talking to thousands of people and she's doing general readings, and it's like, man, you know, you're talking to straight demons. Not all these thousands of people are just innocent little angels. Yeah, spirit guide. Thank you. Here we go. Spirit's gonna speak on it. Yeah. Let's go. First collective. So as I was pulling for this, trying to get ready to come on, which takes a while, and sometimes the answer's just no. I got two souls. I got the Run to Keep from Having, what is that called? Midnight Rider. And another song it was called I'm still in love with you, boy, but I'm a hustler and a player and a na-na-na-na-na. It's a guy and a girl singing, but the one guy is like Jamaican or Rastafarian or something. Probably a song back from the early 2000s. And then I got to run, that's called Midnight Rider. Y'all know I can't sing with hell, so. All right, let's go. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's do this. All right, first collective, let's go. Oh, Lord, here we go. So this came up in one of my readings that I pulled before the reading, because, you know, I do a lot of reading before the reading to see what I'm up against. And sometimes they give readings just for the reader, so. All right, well. First collective. Some of y'all got some lessons coming into play. We're going to see if you learned anything. This definitely, most likely to the women's. I don't want to say that it's only for the women. It could be to teach you a lesson about women, baby. Especially if you're a man, yeah. or you're in a same-sex relationship and you're a female, I will say this. I have no court cards here on the deck, or on the spread rather. Let's just do your first collective. Okay. So, in the recent past, looks like we're just going with the flow. If it makes you happy, Cheryl Crow, that's what I'm saying. Going with the flow if it makes you happy. And in the past, it looks like, I mean, wherever one person is short, especially financially, or let's just say emotional maturity or financially, or both in this equation, hey, no worries. Let's just go with the flow. No expectations. So the current energy looks like you're winning, you know, to the public that is. Looks like you're winning. But behind closed doors, we look like we're broke. We're broke, not only financially, but we're exhausted, most likely on an emotional level. So we're broke emotionally and we're broke financially. Now, why would that be? Well, most of you are in denial, at least this particular collective I'm talking to. Heavy denial. But you want the outside world to believe otherwise, that you're successful. Okay. Tell you what, in the future, it's your choice, honey. It's your choice in the future. And I'm sorry that if I sound so condescending or patronizing or sarcastic, but the challenge in the future, it's your choice how this plays out. You've got one or two options. You can keep lying to yourself. You can keep lying to the public, or you can learn the lesson. That's the challenge. You can keep lying to yourself, lying to the public, allowing someone to rob you, or you can learn the lesson, baby. That's it. That's the options that you have when you come to this fork in the road in the future. You're in denial in the current moment, great. Nobody will know, nobody will know. They're gonna know. They're gonna know, Two of Swords. You can fake the funk all you want, but your spirit team out here talking about, okay, baby, you like it, they love it. You like it, they love it. All right, collective 2, let's go for collective 2. Let's switch dying gear. Ask me how I know, the more you know. Rainbow. Rainbow of the more you know. Right, Queen of Swords, bottom of the deck. Ain't nobody smarter than the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is sometimes known as a tarot reader. Smart lady. Logical enough. She's smart. She's smarty out. She's a smart lady. Not very emotional. But maybe she is. Maybe she isn't. We don't know. Never know. Never know. Never know. Alright, let's go. Collective 2. It's my old dirty coat I keep in the car. Believe it or not, I'm in Florida, and it's cold as shit in Florida. It is cold. Cold, cold. I think hell froze over once I got here. Collective 2. And then I'm going to take y'all's questions. So if you're posting them, hey Zulu, if you're posting them, yes, baby. If you're posting them, I was talking to Zulu, she said you're employed. Yes, love. I'm going to get to them in order, okay? So don't think I'm skipping you. If you posted it, you posted it. It's up high, don't worry, no worries. All right, collective 2. All right, wow. This is a lot different. Oh, shit now. What the hell is going on here? No. Oh, no. Okay, so if any of y'all are wondering, I don't get down with abracadabra. I don't. I'm not, however y'all do, you know what I'm saying? To each your own. I don't give a shit, none of my business. I just mind mine. You hear me? I just mind my business. That's all I can do. I just mind my business. But if y'all are wondering, the answer is no. Your girl does not participate in those practices. Okay? Now, a lot of readers over time, what I hear them doing is confessing over time that they do. And you have to stick with readers for a while. They'll confess it. They will. Out the mouths of babes. I don't get down like that. All right, well, damn. Lord Jesus. Let me look at this for a second. So I don't want to be one of them readers that's all abracadabra and it's spell work, baby. No, I'm trying to just do this logical. Give me a second. Let me do this from a logical perspective. Dum, dum, dum. Right, here I go. Dum, dum, dum. There's that entry song for the Here I Go. Dum, dum, dum. I'm sorry, I'm not a better singer or a better improviser. I'm probably not going to be a stand-up comedian anytime soon. Here's the deal. In the recent past, I'm seeing someone here very dark. This person's just very dark-natured. Just dark person, dark personality, doesn't laugh a lot. This is somebody that probably would bitch about a sunny day. It could be 75 degrees out, the sun is shining, it's not too hot, it's not too cold. This is the person that you would run away from. They're just not a good personality. Character kind of sucks. Always bitchy. Very dark personality. So in the recent past, what I'm saying is someone here has returned to someone very dark, a very dark situation. Pardon. Ma'am, I know you're old. Okay. I have one cat and she is 13. She's the queen and she just does whatever the hell she wants. And I'm kind of forced to let her. I'm sorry that she is imposing on the reading, but 13 in cat years, I don't even know what that is. It's probably like 100 in a human year, so. Okay, so in the recent past, sorry for that interruption. In the recent past, this person, I'm seeing something here is very dark. Nobody really wants to have to do this, but we either we got to go back to the chalkboard here or look at our options. There is something here about emotional codependence as well. Someone that cannot stand on their own 2 feet. It's like, well, I'd rather go back to this dark person than to be single and see if I could stand it and be any happier than what I am right now. So they're going back. Someone here went back to that old, she want that old thing back. She wants them heroin tracks, exactly. The Hierophant. So there's somebody here in the recent past that no doubt went back to a commitment. Maybe they went back out of legal obligations. Who knows? Who gives a shit? Now, current energy, this person is very upset. They're very anxiety-ridden. This person may have horror stories, right? This is a living fucking nightmare. Oh my God, what have I gotten myself into? Johnny or Abby is so, what am I saying? Johnny, Bobby, Ricky, Allison, Abigail, Rebecca is so manipulative. Oh my God, this person is a fucking nightmare. They're manipulative. Oh my God, what did I get myself into? What did I do? Well, I don't know, Einstein. I mean, you don't have to be you don't have to search for the philosopher's stone to see that this person was a nightmare, that they were manipulative, that they were dark as shit, but you're telling me you had to go back and just see if this was going to work one more time, one more again. Okay, well. So, in the future, here's what I'm saying. You can sit here like a bump on a log and feel sorry for yourself. Because the challenge is you just sitting here, doing fucking nothing, expecting people to feel sorry for you. You are on the pity wagon. Boo-hoo, woe is me. Now, there is something, and I say that let me backtrack. I'm sorry. Here's the other aspect of what I'm saying. So I'm sorry. I do feel for you. I do. I feel sorry for you. I think you feel sorry for you. The issue here with the 44 challenge is that we also need to find a way to work ourselves out of this financially. Who's going to come and save you? The challenge is who is going to save you. Yes, you're right. This is a boo-hoo, poor me situation. And yes, I feel sorry for you. Absolutely, 110%. Do I think that you were heavily manipulated into doing this? Yes, I do. Do I believe that you were in a living hell nightmare? Yes, I do. Do I believe that you're feeling sorry for yourself and you have every reason to be? Yes, I do. Do I feel like it's going to be a challenge for you to save money and get yourself out of this hellhole that you've created? Yes, I do. Did you notice how I said you've created? Yes, I do. Now we're waiting for you in the future. We'll wait. We'll wait. You know, we'll wait here. Hello from the other side. Hello from the other side. We'll wait. You know. Cheers to the freaking weekend and all. Now, here's the deal. The reason why I'm being so sarcastic is because you're saying, oh my God, shit is so bad. But there is a part of this person, either it's you, heavy on the you. Because why would I be talking about somebody who can't even get the message? Heavy on the you. Oh my God, it's so bad, it's a living nightmare. But there's something heavily manipulative about this situation. And the risk that one is willing to take to be manipulative within said situation. Correct? Correct. Now here's the deal. I believe that you are holding back a hell of a lot. Emotionally, financially. Now in the future, I tell you what, if you want to get out of this, the challenge of you saving money, the challenge of you living in victim mentality, versus the challenge of you waiting to reconcile and get back with Johnny, Bobby, Ricky, Allison, Abigail, Rebecca. That's the challenge. So you can stay stuck in your current situation where you're kinda hoping someone can come and save you. You're kinda thinking about saving some resources, but you're also kinda hoping that you can reconcile this bullshit situation. Now, there is something that's highly reflective in this commitment scenario that you went back to. I believe that in this case, and I'm sorry what I'm about to say, I'm kind of not sorry, where like attracts like. I see two very dark individuals. Two very dark individuals who cannot, or who are both of you are emotionally codependent. Both of you have your priorities all fucked up. Both of you don't know your elbow from your asshole, and all you do know is that you keep running back to this commitment. Legal obligation, call it what you will. It is a nightmare. And the nightmare is that the both of you are kind of projecting this manipulative quality, and the risk that you two do. You both do it. The challenge in the future is looking in the mirror. The challenge in the future, this Four of Cups, this feels sorry for me, holding enough back to where the public won't see exactly everything that's going on so that you can maintain whatever facade you've got going on. And I do believe that this is off of collective one. This is just collective one and collective two kind of meshing together. You know, listen, the issue is that you are hoping that someone comes and save you. You want people to feel sorry for you. You hold back quite a lot. But the other part of you just hopes that you could fix this and reconcile. Hey. All right, Fonz. I don't know what to tell you. Other than one, if I have no court cards here, okay? When I have no court cards, you know what that tells me? That there's two people in this equation that are fucking messy. It's not one, it's both of you. You're both messy, baby. Emotionally and financially codependent, you're both messy. Remember when I told you I'm probably not the channel for everybody? I'm probably not. Let's talk about this, let's talk about this commitment that we've gotten ourselves into, shall we? We shall. Oh, Lord. Man, they're just going to stay on this. I don't know who they are. They're digging. They got their foot on somebody's neck this evening. Let's talk about this godly commitment, shall we? We shall. Well, damn. Look at all them major arcana in the recent past. Wow. Well, this is getting cryptic quick. Thank you. Very cryptic. Let's go. All right. In the recent past, let's talk about this terrible commitment that we got ourselves into. So when it was good for a moment. I mean, maybe it was good during your commitment ceremony, like if you're married. I mean, you had somewhat of a ceremony where there's some type of pictures and fond memories. Boy, that didn't last very long, did it? No. So the judgment was called here, and that thing crumbled and crumbled quick. Ever since it crumbled and the tower fell on it, life's been hard, no doubt. It was also quite the challenge in the recent past to have this tower fall, meaning it most likely took forever for this tower to fall. It just keeps getting worse. You have to understand when judgment calls like this are made from the heavens, when it comes to your commitment, honey, major arcana, the Hierophant of Judgment, do you understand that some things are ordained by God? Your commitment was not one of them. What was ordained was the destruction of this thing. That is something that, yes, you're right. That was ordained by God, but you're taking it very hard. You and whoever else taking it hard. Your current energy is saying that you are very hurt. You're very exhausted. You're trying to heal from this, but at the same time, you're fighting it. You've got an issue with it, and you're looking at options here on how to fight something. Most likely, it has to do with finances. Because now you're in this competitive spirit of how you can win this thing, okay? Fortuna and all, I just want to let you know, the Wheel of Fortune is here, which says, listen, this has already been pre-decided in the heavens, just letting you know. So it's kind of like, let me throw you a pearl of wisdom here. The challenge of the Wheel of Fortune is karma. How this thing plays out in your favor. How would this thing play out in your favor? It's like, well, I'm tired. I want to heal this. I want to fight it too. I'm looking for my options, and I'm going to look at my options to fight from a financial angle so that I can get the upper hand and stay, there's something here about wanting to save face as well. I want to save face with the public. I don't want people to know I'm broke. I don't want people to think I fell off. There's something here about karma. And there is an olive branch here where there is some type of good news. It's not a lot. This is someone extending an olive branch and saying, hey, here's a pearl of wisdom to you. Here's an offer. Small offer, but this is the offer. Now, whatever this is in the future, it changes everything. It ends this. It finally puts an end to this where you can move forward. Okay? Death card. You can finally move forward. You can be happy. But again, in the future, I see you sitting there on the fence telling me, well, I don't know, I'm not for sure. You know, maybe I should take a little bit longer to think about this. I tell you what, it's your funeral. Because the challenge here is you're saying, yeah, but I mean, look at all my financial shit. Look at everything I've invested. Look at everything I have. Look at everything you're losing, death card, dummy. Do you not see the writings on the wall? This is your opportunity to move forward and be happy. And I just see you wanting to stay in heavy, heavy denial for a long time. Very long time. Now, when it comes to karma, the wheel is spinning, meaning this could be good for you or not so good for you. The current energy is someone here is giving you an olive branch. They're saying, hey, here's the offer. This ends everything. You can move on. You can be happy. You're saying, not so sure. Maybe we should just ride the storm out. I got to run to keep from hiding. I don't know. You can bury your head in the sand. The challenge here is all the stuff. Look at the harvest that I have. Look at all my stuff. Well, here's what I'm going to tell you. If you keep looking at your stuff much longer, all these people that you want them to believe that you're so successful, they're going to see all your stuff thrown out on the street. So if that's what you want, baby. Because when you get karma in a challenge position, one card I hate to see in a challenge position is karma. The current energy is somebody's throwing you an olive branch. Hey, here's the offer. It ends everything. It allows you to move forward. Right. It allows you to move forward. You know, this is nail in the coffin. You move forward. You're happy. It's a bright, sunny day. But I'm telling you, you continue to state that you ain't for sure and you don't know your ass from your elbow and you want to stay in denial and you want to try to walk this thing out, walk it like you talk it, plug walk. I don't even understand how to fuck a plug walk. No, you never have. You've never understood how to plug walk. That's the whole problem with this thing. Plug walk. I don't even understand how to fuck the plug talk. No, you never have. That is for certain. Look at God throwing the tower down. Hello? Why are you taking this so hard? Hello? Somebody here crying. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Whew. All right, that was collective 1, 2, and 3. Yes, baby, I do have a new hair color. I got tired of keeping up with the blonde, and I was so fried out. I just said, "Fuck it, let's do something else. Let's go red." You like it? Let's go red. It's like what do you call dark chocolate red, right? Oops. I've been thinking about red for quite some time. So, like 6 months or better, and I did not ask for red. For those of you that want to know, I didn't ask for red. Although I'm not surprised I ended up with it. It's been on my mind for at least 6 months. I asked the lady for Hershey's chocolate and caramel. I got dark chocolate and raspberry. I'm fine with it. I'm living with it. I'm okay with it. Either way, it looks alright for me. It's okay. Angela's Quarter. What is your profile picture? I'm trying to see. I thought it was a picture of the Joker. Angela's Quarter, how you been, hon? I haven't seen her in a while. It's Aaliyah. Well, this is the one I know is Angela's Carter that I always say, Miss Carter. Oh, Lord. Not that true. It's Aaliyah. So is this the same Angeles Carter that I usually talk to? You know what I mean? Anyways, who cares? That's okay. Hey, Miss Trina. Derek was coming. All right, let me go back up because I know that you guys are posting questions or what. Space Cowboy, how you doing? No, Space Cowboy, you ain't talking about Derek. Okay. No, I know you. I know Angela's Carter. I just making sure it wasn't somebody else, also curling themselves, with the same kind of handle or something. And then I think I'm talking to one person and I'm not. Talking to somebody completely different. That comes up sometimes with Ishita. There's Ishita Kumar, and there's another Ishita. Sometimes I get them confused. So I wanted to make sure. I was like, well, maybe it ain't the same person. Anyway, who cares? I mean, I don't mean to say who cares. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to move on. Let's go. Hell, how long? I've been here 31 minutes. I got through 3 collectives. Who in the hell is this? There goes my heart beating. Oh, that is so very sweet of you. Not for sure who you are, but God bless you. All right. Here, she's my Thelma. Thelma, people asking questions, baby. I'll just sit back and I'll let y'all talk to. Should I leave? Because I'll just go this way. I'll step out and smoke for a second. The public wants to know. The people want to talk to you, Thelma. This is good. Go ahead. I'm out. It's not funny. Hey, at Thelma. I want to know if Miriam genuinely loved me and how she feels about me. Thelma, can you handle this for the I want to say for the gentleman? Yeah. Derek Alvin. He says at Thelma. I want to know if Miriam genuinely loved me and how she feels about it. Thelma, can you take this? Derek Alvin wants to know. I'm going to step outside and smoke. What'd you say? Go ahead. I can go here and smoke. All right then. Thelma, you know we can always do a side by side if you want to pull some cards. You can do some cards. I do some cards. So we can converse and merge. I'm not about that. It's craziness, huh? It's not crazy. I don't know. It's just a suggestion. Shit, I don't know. All right, Derek Alvin. Thelma is my moderator. But maybe if Thelma would like to pull for you, I'm not opposed to it. At Thelma, just whatever. I guess that's just it. I don't know. Do you want Thelma to pull for you? Or are you just confused? Or I don't know. Spirit, what you think about this? Okay, that's fine. Derek, and you may have been confused. That's okay. I'm not trying to make you feel bad or what. Okay, that's okay. You may have just been confused. That's okay. You want to know if Miriam has romantic feelings for you. Okay, Derek. All right, Derek, damn. All right, look, I don't care. I don't need to know anything more about it. Does Miriam have romantic feelings for Derek Alvin? Derek Alvin, I remember you being here before, hon. It's been a long time, but I do remember you being here before. Hey, thank you all for the likes and the subs and the shares. Thank you all for doing it. I'll never ask you to do it, but I do appreciate when you do. Those of you that drop off after a couple days, I'm not for sure why you do it, I don't get it, but I just, if you think that, I'm not one of them readers that you can depend on, you know, faithfully. I'm going to be here hopefully once a week, sometimes twice a week. Sometimes I skip a couple weeks. So that's what you're getting involved in, okay? How does Marion feel about Derek? Does she got any feelings? Derek, are you a dude? Shit. ETEYN5D. That is not a yes or no question. Derek Alvin, are you a gentleman? Here we go. I know Jesus loves me, Isaiah. You should probably check and see if he loves you too. Derek Alvin. Miriam's got to be a girl name. You're a gentleman. Let's go. All right, so I got one female and one man. Yeah, wow. This lady got a lot of, okay. Well, I feel for this girl because she got a lot to say about this. She got a lot of you did me wrong stories in the background, man. Yeah, the tower, damn it. You see what I'm saying? Like, shit now. Yeah, man. Come on, Derek. What you want me to say to you, brother? This woman feels some type of way. I'm going to let you know that right now. I mean, what did you do to her, Derek? You're a gentleman? Well, let's just hope that you're a gentleman, because I can tell you what, somebody here has not been so gentle to this lady, huh? No. Oh, somebody has not, honey. No. She's scorned like a big bitch. She's scorned. Oh, yeah, no. Is she? Okay, so you're saying you're a gentle guy, right? So then if this is not you, okay, now I understand. All right, Derek, just relax, son. Let me paint the picture for you, okay? Picture it, Sicily. All right, picture it, Sicily. Listen, you ever heard hurt people hurt people? Have you ever heard that, baby? Hurt people, Derek? Okay. Long story short, short story long, listen. I need you to think with the head above your shoulders when dealing with this one. Okay, here's the deal. When you look at this in the future, I'm gonna shorten this up. I'm gonna give you the short version. I will tap back in and I'll give you the long version. But to shorten this story up, okay? Look at this person just from the way you're looking at them. Does this person make fucking sense, Derek? Because why is this person so secretive and mysterious? Are you getting butterflies around them? Why do they seem so mysterious? Why are you getting fearful when you know why? Because that's your body's way of telling you, hey, this person is about to hurt you. This lady gonna hurt you, baby. You're going to take an L if you deal with her. There's a reason why this person is so mysterious. They're gonna hurt you. You're seeing this clearly. The King of Swords knows sugar from salt. He's a smart dude. He's a professional. This is doctors, lawyers, engineers. Professionals. EMTs. I mean, I don't know what other profession to get. These are people that know they're not stupid people. They're able to look at things objectively. Honey, this person, when you look at them, even in the future, you're like, man, why is this what is so mysterious about you? This person is going to hurt you in the future. I'm letting you know. Listen to me. This woman that you're calling an empress, there's most likely an age difference somewhere between, I think this woman's older than you. And if you say, no, she's not older than me, well, she's very much more mature than you, huh? Yes. So, in the recent past, this lady, no doubt that she's, Empress upright. Now, I don't deny that she can do all things. I think she's very well versed with men. And I think that she's had a very hard life. I don't think I know. There is something in the recent past where she has very hard memories. Super, super ugly memories. Really bad childhood. And if it's not a really bad childhood, it's a really bad ex. Somebody here has done this lady terribly wrong. Because, and I would say it's romantically, in her romance department, the challenge of the Ten of Swords. This chick has been betrayed. All right? So she starts looking at options here on how to stand up for herself. After all, she's a Reba McEntire song. She's a survivor. She's a survivor. Okay, so she's starting to look at her. How am I going to stand up for myself? Real bad bitch, give a fuck about a jigga. Okay, all right then, Glorilla. Cardi, I don't know. She's been betrayed. She starts looking at options on how to stand up for herself, on how to fight back. This could even be on an online post, by the way. Then she's saying, well, I mean, I'm kind of looking for a relationship. Kinda. I'm kind of waiting for that special someone. Kinda. But I kind of also am a really bad B. And I'm also kind of very independent. Great. And that's how she's working. This is how the challenge of making it work with this lady. Okay. Here's the deal. Whatever she's saying to you, it's a whole lot of I statements from this chick. Has she asked you anything about yourself? Because it's a whole lot of her. I'm seeing a whole lot of her life, her terrible story, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? So, whatever this is, there is some shit that she's held back from you. So the current energy, she's holding back something from you. Maybe it's just she doesn't pick up a check. What I will tell you, what she's holding back, this, whatever your intuition is picking up on, you're absolutely correct. Whatever the worst possible case scenario that you're picking up on, maybe it's that she's married or she's still in a commitment. Whatever she's holding back, your intuition has already picked up on it. Whatever you're thinking about is absolutely 189.99999% accurate. Do you understand you're 10.10 away from a 200% accuracy? Yes. That should close this out now in the coffin, because yes, this is heartbreaking, but it's going to break your heart. Huh, man? Yes. Now, I don't think anything I say to you I don't think anything that I say to you is going to prevent you from doing whatever you want to do. I will tell you this. You're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot that is going to soon. There's a song out there that it goes, you're a fucking bitch, hope you know that shit. You should never trust a hoe when you learn that quick. How many something have you sleeping with? There's a, hope you did it. That's gonna be you. Because whatever you're doing, listen, you're breaking your own heart at this point. It's extremely naive. You're doing it because you're very attracted to this lady, no doubt. She's a liar. This is damn right deceiving. She's bitter. This is someone that lies. This is someone that manipulates. Stone cold liar. Extremely manipulative and doesn't give a shit who she hurts when she says it. She's very aggressive, very nasty. I'm just letting you know. In the future, because I no doubt you're going to do it anyway. In the future, honey, you are going to see it. Everything that was hidden from you, you're going to get hurt. That's what I'm trying to tell you. In the future, I see you getting hurt, man. I see you getting hurt. You're going to take it out. You're going to be wiser for it. And I think that what I hate about this situation, that this woman has so much control over you. By the time you see the truth, your heart's so invested in it, and it's like, oh, well, you don't get it. She's trying to leave a situation. You don't understand. Just because she gets out of another situation doesn't mean her heart is healed. It is not. Her heart is still on the mend. Do you understand? Hurt people hurt people. So this person, I'm trying to tell you, this is somebody that's trying to get under a gentleman to, trying to get under somebody to heal. She's out there just trying to get over someone by getting under another. This person is being extremely promiscuous, extremely bitter, resentful. Just okay. Did you hear my dog? Whoop. Yeah. I mean, if you just want to get, if that's how you want to do it, but there's something here where your little heart is caught up in this and you fit to get it, bro. This is somebody that would go out and get one of them tramp stamps on the back of on the back of their back, This is somebody that's trying to sow some wild oats because their heart just got hurt. And they trying to get under someone to make themselves feel better. And if that someone's going to be you, then that someone's going to be you. Or you could play it to your advantage and, not let your heart get in the middle of this and just take the free ride that she's giving out of both pants legs here. And I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but if it ain't going to be you, it's going to be somebody else. Womp womp. Say, I don't know. Zulu's in Florida. Yeah, baby. All right, let's go. I'm sorry, Derek. I wasn't trying to be so nasty or negative. I just, if you and I was friends, I probably wouldn't have said it to you like that. But because I don't know you, I can stay third party in this, and I'm involved, and I can just, I can be sarcastic. Somebody needs to just talk to you like this and say, hey, this is what's up. Instead of approaching y'all like, to my collective, my loved ones, my children, my tribe, my little angel faces. Like, can you just talk to these people like you normally would? The fuck? These are normal people. They make mistakes every day, probably more manipulative. A lot of them are manipulative. Shit. Anthony Ramirez, hello. All right, Michelle Maureen, I've seen you here before. Hi, does Kevin have any romantic feelings towards me? Thank you. Michelle Moran, can you hit the heart button? Are you still here? Don't nobody hit it for him. Michelle Moran, are you still here? Yes, I see you. Okay. You said I could do that better. I give you the emoji. All right, girl. You said, does Kevin have any romantic feelings towards me? Kevin on the line, huh? Lord, no. No, don't take that. Don't listen to me. I'm just reading cards. Don't listen to me. I'm not saying no to you. Does Kevin have any romantic feelings towards me? the hell is Kevin? Where the hell is Kevin, honey? Nope, don't see Kevin still. Oh, there's Kevin, got it. It took me a minute there. Go ahead, reader of the year. Honey, you looking at Kevin like a project, baby. You're looking at Kevin like a Bob the Builder. Michelle Moran. You're looking at Kevin like a project. You know. You keep motivating this person. It's like you're a bad TED Talk with this dude. You're a TED Talk with this guy. Be careful now, because you're going to become this guy's mother. And there's something about this, you're coming across very motherly. You remind him of his mother already, child. Sorry, sweetheart. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. So listen, in the recent past, there's some type of fated event, okay, in the past, where you meet this person. There's something about the past where you, furthermore, there's something here that you remind this person of their mother or an ex, a mother, an ex, or a sibling. And whoever this person is, there was bad news around them. This person said no a lot. No, you can't have that. No. Very motherly like, right? Motherly. So when it comes to being equally yoked, meaning is this going to be financially equally yoked, where, you know, you two are somewhat on the same pay scale? That's going to be very hard. That's going to be a challenge in itself. Because it looks like you're going to be the mule that's pulling this thing forward, while the other one is quite the slacker. Quite the slacker. Furthermore, this person seeing you, one of you here is seeing the other as a financial breadwinner. Where one party does everything and the other party can just slack off and take it easy. So the current energy here is to, when it comes to equal give and take, that's really, really hard. And this thing has been very difficult. It could be that distance is the problem. It could also be someone's laziness is the issue. Especially ambition, when you think about ambition and whether or not we're pursuing our goals. One of you is highly ambitious while the other one is not. The other one thinks about how hard things are. You know, oh, I mean, kudos to you for doing so well, but that just looks too hard for me. It's called dragging dead weight. There's a lot of emotional codependence here. One person just can't be alone. And they like to go back and they like to, and that's no secret here. That's no secret at all. Although one of you wants to pretend that it is a secret. There's a lot of pretend. There's a lot of playing house up in this situation. There's a lot of praying to the heavens about something. Oh, I hope this is the one. It's been so hard trying to move this thing forward. I'm praying every night someone will come back to me. I'm going to tell you what, listen, if that's what the prayer is, especially with the moon reverse and this big full ass moon out here, the answer, Ace of Swords reverse, that's a big fat no. Very challenging prayer here. In the future, I see this thing is very hard to move on from. It's very hard to close out. And I do mean it. The challenge of closing this damn cycle out and moving forward. That's the challenge, is closing the cycle. Moving forward confidently. That's the challenge. Ending it. Nail in the coffin. Death call. Stella, getting her groove back. Getting out there. You're a good looking girl. You're very, very beautiful. You need to give yourself a chance here. It's time that you stand up for yourself and start dating men that are more on your caliber. Do you know that there's men out there? You know that you would be beating men off with a stick. You know the type of men out there that would compete over you? Stable men, very stable. You are coming up like, do you know the amount of attention, if you was to post yourself, do you know the amount of attention, the amount of available single men that are stable, that want what you want? You would literally be fighting men off with the stick. You see all these sticks? You would have people flooding your inbox, stable men that want what you want, competing with one another. The minute that you end this shit and move on, and you're a very sexy, when I talk about sexy, I'm talking about sexy and intelligent. You could be older, and no doubt, it doesn't matter if you are or you're not. Even if you are, you do not look your age. You need to end this shit and move forward quickly. You're a very attractive woman. You're very educated. You need to end this, put this in the nail in the coffin. That is the judgment call. It is time for you to move forward. The World card, this is the hardest thing for you to close, and move forward. But the minute you do you understand that you're getting men that are, these type of men, they drive nice cars, honey. They drive the brand new BMW SUV. The real one, the one that it's 2000 or above. You know, it's not a 1995. Come on. It's a 2020 or above. Honey, you can do better. I don't know what else to tell you. This is you want to know why this is such a challenging answered prayer? Because the answer, the moon card, there's nothing to this. There's no illusion. You want a full moon reading. Ace of Swords reversed. The answer's fucking no. No. Stop praying about it. Stop. Not coming back. No. Eight of Cups reversed. No. The answer's no. Remembering the good old days. And Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. The answer's no. You've got so many no cards. No. This is how it comes up. The Six of Cups is the past. It's also to children. You got a Page of Pentacles. You do not need another dependent. There's no more looking at Bob the Builder or trying to build a man. No. And Grandpa, take me back to yesterday. Na, 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 na. Daddy's really never away. Oh, honey, listen. They've been waiting on you to do this forever. Do you know? Oh my God, I got all the aces. The temp. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Once you heal, honey, and Stella gets a groove back, you are very attractive. I don't know if you're a fire sign, but you're giving off a lot of heat, honey. You're extremely attractive. Extremely attractive. You have no problem. Look, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. You've got no problem attracting new love. I love you a long time. The long time love. Ace of Pentacles. You got 3 aces right off the damn. Listen, it's time that we just say, you know what? All this, me trying to juggle shit. Listen, an emperor type of dude will juggle responsibilities around for you. This is the type of dude that juggles things around for you so that he can invest more time with you. Temperance. Willing to adjust his entire day around if need be. Just somebody here that's trying to give you everything. For once, you're the dependent. You are the prize. You're going to be taken care of. Something about this dude, especially coming up in your future, he was raised this way, where he values someone to this Nine of Pentacles level. For one, he's fucking single. That would help. He's very much single. He's very much long-term commitment. And you had Empress energy. This is the Emperor. This is someone that's your age or older, that's financially mature. His kids are probably grown and mature already, out the house. And if they're not out the house, they're not a fucking problem. These are good kids. No, Michelle, no. Answer's no, baby. But I'm trying to spin it in a way to make it you understand why the answer's no. You understand? You know, 621 is also Espians. You mean Espians 621, where we battle not in flesh, but against principalities, spiritual principalities, and high places. Miss Jones Robinson. For we battle not in flesh and blood. You're talking about Espians, correct? So, okay. So I was warned. It took me, I couldn't come on yesterday at all. That I was warned about the psychopaths that will come on here. And quite a few of you are doing this. And I appreciate that you find me. So, what do I want to say? Yeah. So, I'm the reward here. You know, I'm the one that's being hunted for the voodoo and the witchcraft ceremonies. I do appreciate you all stalking me and putting me up on this pedestal. Makes me feel quite divine. But what do you want me to say about that? When you talk about 621, you're talking about SPN 621, baby. And we could play this game, Hierophant on the bottom, but we could do it, baby. And love and light to you. I wish you the best, baby. Love and light to you. You know, do what you want. Do as you will. Do as you will. Talking about time of death. Time of death, 621. You're right. For we battle not in flesh and blood, but against spiritual practices in dark places. Yeah, against spiritual. Somebody help me out. Does anybody know SPN 621? I've got it almost, but I don't have it. I know what she's talking about. For we battle not in flesh and blood, but against principalities and against spiritual principalities and harder in dark and high places, whatever. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm a Bible thumper when I ain't. I can tell you, I pray more than most. I pray over every reading. I'm never going to tell y'all what you want to hear. That's nice. Little witchcraft whore. She said, I don't feel comfortable using my name in voodoo, so I'm going to use yours. That's awesome. Thank you. I decline consent. If you're asking for consent, I decline consent. And I rescind consent. Right here. I decline consent and I rescind consent. How about that? Good luck and all. Kind of weird that you'd ask for permission. I guess that's what your intent was, to ask for permission. We weren't going to do that. I don't know about that. I'm flattered that you consider me such a person of high importance. No, not. There's all kinds of readers here with bigger followings. And they get into all the weird stuff too. They tell everybody that they're being afflicted of witchcraft, and everybody's karmic, and everybody's Everybody's baby mama is, everybody's baby mama is doing witchcraft on them. Everybody got a twin flame, baby. Don't you attack one little boys. Nah, I shouldn't say that. You should attack anybody. It's not good, but I guess I'm flattered you're attacking me, I guess. Thank you. Thank you. Leaving somebody else alone. Somebody that's not as strong as me, I guess. It's nice. Anyway. Guess what's here? Decline or something. Can we take a break? Only because, not because of the lady. I'm just, how long have I been here? An hour. I just kind of wanted to smoke half a cigarette for like 30 seconds. No, I didn't do your question, Space Cowboy. I haven't gotten it for yet. Miss Trina, as everybody's waiting. Can I take like a 30-second smoke break? Come back. It won't even be 30 seconds. Give me just one. Just give me 30 seconds if that. I'm gonna take a couple drags and I'll come right back. I know, Bobby. I know. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I don't like you. I'll just do it. Don't push out. You didn't have to wait up. It's okay. I'm not. Don't. Another one bites the dust. Don't. Another one bites the dust. All right, let's go. Space Cowboy, I'm getting to you. Let me answer Raymond here. Raymond's talking about, I heard my ex crashing out bad. Is that true? I mean, Raymond, we've talked about this 150, 11 times. You don't come to this club about 50, 11 times. I told you that about 50, 11 times. You know she's crashing out. What more you need me to say, baby? You know she's crashing out. I haven't talked about this lady forever. The Space Cowboy. Why will my future wife fall in love with me? Well, honey, I mean, that's really not a yes or a no question. I can try. Why will Space Cowboy's future wife fall in love with him? My cat is sitting there so bothered right now. She is like, I can't these people. I hate this thing. Damn, I hate to I don't know how, yeah, I don't even know how to say this. I don't even know how to say this. Yeah, I get it. I understand. Yeah, I get it. I get it, I guess. Not really, but yeah, I do. I get it. There's no options. I understand. Yeah, I get it. All right. Yep. Well, all right. How do I say this? All right. Space Cowboy, here's the deal. So, the woman of your dreams, who you will most likely marry, she's coming up as very single, very financially independent. Um, this is a fated event that will happen. It will happen. Furthermore, the woman that you will meet is financially independent. She's got a good head on her shoulders. She's already got things that she's accomplished. This is someone that has her own apartment, okay? She's got her own vehicle. She has her own career. Something here has just recently ended for her in the recent past, and now she finds herself back on the market. And she's saying that she's older now and she's wiser. Most likely, she's capitalizing on the older part. I'm older. And she's saying it's time for me to settle down. The clock is ticking. I want a family. I'm sick of things being so hard. And she's rushing towards you as a nurturer, where she wants to make life easier for you. And she feels like, with enough time, she can mold you into something. And she wants to be trapped up with you. She does. Most of it, though, is sexual. She's very lust-based in the initial. Very lust-based. She's very excited about you. She's also acknowledging your lack of financial stability. She's telling me that, when she looks out here on the market for men that are attractive and somebody that she would mind getting snowed in with, you're very attractive. And when she starts to look at her options, she's not seeing anything else. And she feels like she's being left out in the cold in that regard. So when she evaluates, what matters more to her, somebody that's financially stable or good looks. Good looks is capitalizing financially stable. So she's saying, you know what, I got my heart broke by somebody that was extremely, handsome and wealthy. I'm going towards you because you tend to be more attractive. Physically attractive. And she's like, well, is it everything that I hoped in an answered prayer? No, but I like this guy. He's got some mystery to him. And yes, he's rough around the edges, but I want to learn more about this guy. And the more you push, there is this push-pull dynamic where you're going to push her boundaries, and there's going to be this drama and tension between the two of you. And then there's this, let's just let bygones be bygones. Let's put these grudges behind us, because she feels like she has no other options. She's going to completely ignore her intuition at this point, because after all, she feels vulnerable in this arena. She feels extremely vulnerable in this arena where she doesn't feel strong enough to withstand the test of time. And after all, what she really wants to present to the outside world is that, she's made it. This is someone that is willing to invest time, money, energy, effort, and resources in you to present to the world that she's made it. Now, I will warn you that this woman is also going to take credit. There's going to be an issue, I'm telling you straight off the bat, there's going to be an issue of dominance in this relationship. I don't know which one of you are going to wear the pants. It's like she wants someone that she can post up and tell the world, right? The challenge, the conflict here of dominance. She wants someone she can post, like, look, this is my man. If anybody looks me up, I have a man, and he's this guy, you know, the most attractive man in the tarot. Especially any exes that may have broke her heart. She definitely wants you as the poster child, as the new guy. Okay, so she has multiple reasons for selecting you. She's got some old grudges here with some exes. But the issue with this woman is the dominance. This is not a woman that you can steamroll over. She is going to be combative. You will fight over who's wearing the pants in this relationship. And she's telling me she has no other options. She has no other options. This is also a woman that's going to exhaust you, where you feel like, you know what, I am just not willing to fight over this. I'm going to let this grudge go. I'm just going to let it go because I have no other option. This woman is going to take a lot of credit for your accomplishments. So let's just say that if she meets you and she pushes you, she excels you into a trade school. Let's just say before you met her, you know, you were just living in your mom's basement or what, right? I don't know you that well, and this woman said, you know what, I'm going to put you in CDL school. I'm going to put you in a trade school where you can learn electricity, or you can learn plumbing, or you can learn. She's going to take all the credit for your accomplishments. And I'm trying to tell you, there is something here about vulnerability, ignoring one's intuition, being vulnerable, and this is where this woman capitalizes. She does know more than you. She is selecting you based off of your attractiveness. She also wants to throw some shade to some exes that she dealt with. Okay, Space Cowboy. Some people call me the Space Cowboy, especially with the moon and the star. Yeah. Some call me. This is a lesson for you to learn. This is, you know, when it comes to guarding thine heart, you really have to understand why is someone admiring you so much? And it's like, well, I mean, she doesn't got to really push me that hard. Whatever she wants, there's this submission with you. It's submission. This person starts pushing on your boundaries and creating conflict. And then you come up on Ten of Swords reverse, where you're like, listen, Linda. I don't want this to be a grudge. Let's just let let's allow this to roll off our back. I don't want to argue about this. The more you keep doing that, this person is going to push you towards success. Don't get me wrong, absolutely. This is the type of female to push you towards success. This is also the type of female that will be wearing the pants in your relationship. She's also going to take credit for all your accomplishments. And if you like it or love it, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't care. It's not my relationship. You do what you want. If that's how you like it, I love it. Hey, who am I to judge? I'm not judging you. Or you ask for a reading, I give it to you. Trina, did I skip you? Miss Trina. Did I skip you, hon? Miss Trina said, don't do Derek like that. He's asking you. You know I'm doing him like that. All right. Christopher Nichols, hi. Miss Trina, do you have a question? Hey, Sigma. Shit. Okay. You deleted the other question, posted, and put something different. Hey, Sigma, I see you, okay. Looking for Miss Trina. I know you've been waiting for a while. Angel's Carter, I don't even think the Empress, hey. See, I didn't even see. I done skipped her and Mariana. Damn it. I be skipping people. Not on purpose. I'm sorry. Y'all need to just speak up and say, hey, I got skipped. Okay. Mariana, hello, does the universe got any messages? No, we're not doing universe questions. I told you a yes or no, okay? The Empress, hey, Empress 7766, honey, when I skip you guys like that, you just gotta say, hey, I was next, or whatever. Hey, how are you? I'd like to know, the person I've been talking to on Telegram is really Johnny. Let's keep this short and squeak. Let's keep them short and squeak. Empress, are you still here? The Empress? Or the Empress 7766. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, so I doubt you're even still here. Hello, how are you? I'd like to know if the person you've been talking to. Man, let's stop this. Knock it off. Empress, stop. Stop it right now. You know damn well in the recent past this has been hard, and it's been hard for a reason. Why is it so hard to get this commitment off the ground if this man is so-called stable? Why? You're just waiting on a tower. You've just been waiting on me to pull the Band-Aid off and say, ba-boom. Well, to be fair with you, honey, listen, this thing is over. This has been nail in a coffin. You know it and I know it. You know this person is full of shit. Been playing head games. It's childish too. You also know that all of his talks has been nothing about money. Everything that he talks about is about money and financial stability. But yet everything he says is a fucking lie. When is it going to change? What is this, all this legal issue? Listen, to be fair with you, this needs to stop. It needs to end, and end now. This person is full of shit. They're extremely childish. Furthermore, you could be talking to a teenager. This person is only in it for the money. That's it. Now let's just move on. Move right along. I'm not moving. I'm sorry that I get so animated and I get so frustrated and passionate. But this, when it comes out that blunt and direct for me, you just waiting on me to pull the Band-Aid on it. Like it's almost like you're testing my gangster, or you want to see if I'm the real deal. Stephen Gonzalez. Miss Trina, 2100, let's go. I'm looking for you, but I don't see your question. All right, Izzy XP. I'm sorry I skipped you guys if you're still here. Hey, Izzy XP. Will the male Aries break no contact? I'm sorry, I don't know how in the hell I missed all these people. Izzy XP7. Will the male Aries break no contact? I know this dude. I mean, I don't know him, but I'm saying I know this guy, is what I'm saying. Not your guy, but I know this type of guy. Izzy, I know this dude. Hey, big head. Yeah, shallow, man. Just shallow. Fucking shallow. God. I'm not going to say that. I don't want to be mean to you or the situation. Let me keep going here. All right, listen, I got two ladies here. Here's the story of a lovely lady. I got two ladies here, one man. Got one man, two lady. I got the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, but who this lady? Who this lady is he? Who this lady? Huh? Who the lady we worried about you finding out about? Who is this lady that we are so scared that you will find out about? That we've been giving attention to? Okay. Yeah, because you don't know about her. Moon card. You don't know nothing about this lady. No. No. You know nothing. So, in the recent past, you've been holding on to this, hoping that something will work out between the two of you. But Two of Swords, this person is no communicate. No communicate. No talking, no action. We don't know what they're doing. And then part of you keeps saying, well, they're at work. And I guess they keep telling you that they're at work. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm holding back from you. I'm really busy at work today. You know, we're working these 12-hour shifts. I work 12 hours a day. I mean, I'm a very hard worker after all. Okay. It's also very attractive. And you bet your ass this person is attractive. So men have biological needs after all. So what does he do when he gets off of work? Hello? You think he's not taking a shower and going out? He is. I mean, hello, he is still out here trying to, yes, listen, this dude in the recent past, what he's holding back is, yeah, I mean, he's been hard at work, but the part that he's not telling you is that when he gets off work, yeah, he's going out and he's having a grand old time for a show. He has not lost any sleep over this at all. And then he has these very minor, shallow conversations with you with nothing but half-truths. It's like, well, I mean, the truth is, yeah, I mean, he was working, and the truth is, yeah, he is single, kinda, right? But your intuition already knows where you're not for sure if you could trust this dude. It's too much mystery around, too much mystery in the recent past. The Lover's card here, which is a choice between two. In the recent past, there's a reason why this person's not making eye contact. There's a reason why they're cutting it short with you. There's a reason for all the half-truths. Because this person is scared to death that you're going to ask them about this lady. Or that you're going to find out about this girl. This girl here. This girl. Now, current energy. There is a very fated event. You two are obviously not on the same page. Nothing here has really changed. This person is just going about their business as usual. However, it's dragging on, and I don't know why. Why is this? Can you help me out here? Why is that Tower reversed? Okay, so here's the deal. There's something, a very fated event where nothing's really changed. People really aren't on the same page. And life is just moving along as it normally does. And we reap what we sow. But the Tower reverse is not wanting the Tower to completely collapse. I really don't want to lose Izzy all the way. I don't want to. Nor do I want Izzy to find out everything. That's the part that kind of haunts me. You know what I mean? Like, I want to heal this situation. The challenge of healing this situation with all this betrayal in the mix, because there is something here that would deeply hurt you, and it would be the straw that broke the camel's back. Can we heal it? I don't know. Can we? Because we reap what we sow here. And someone is saying, well, I don't want it to collapse completely. The challenge of healing this when there's such a level of betrayal here. And there's someone here with extremely guilty conscience over giving love and attention to another woman in the future. what I'm going to tell you is there's great potential for success and you getting control over this situation. Mm-hmm. You getting control over this situation. Meaning there's a loser and there's a winner in this situation. So if you want me to tell you that in the future you're going to win, sure. You're going to win and you will have control over this situation. The challenge for you, Queen of Pentacles, here's the challenge. Now that you've got your king, Here's the deal. There is this loss around it. There's an apology. There's an apology for the time, money, energy, effort, and resources, the attention that they gave someone. Because I'm telling you something, there's an apology coming. I'm sorry, but this person has definitely put someone else up on a pedestal. And there's an apology here where someone, to me, it would be a confession. But I can tell you one thing. Here's how you're going to know. Yes, this person's going to flaunt you around town. You're going to feel like, oh my God, this person's really taking control. They're putting me on this pedestal. They're doing it out of a place of guilt. This is somebody that would buy you gifts, try to make you feel like the most special person. I just want to make you happy. They'll take you out. But again, it's the Page of Pentacles. They're going to take you to Applebee's. They might buy you a little bracelet from Pandora. It's not going to be anything from Kay's, baby. This is a Pandora bracelet. This is JCPenney jewelry. No. It's anything to make up for, whatever they've done to you that they see harmful. The issue is, I don't think that you're going to be, it's like, yeah, that's all great and all, but in the future, I see you not being interested in this. It's like, oh, okay, so you're sorry for something that you did, and to make up for it, you want to take me out to Chili's. Again, there's something here about you regretting this decision in the future, because this person has a way of making up for something very small. Let's go to dinner. Here's your Pandora bracelet. Let me pick up the check at the bar. Where you start, because this is a turn off in the future. It's like, yeah, I mean, of course, you got me on social media. It looks like we're in control. But the challenge is, are you really building anything in the future? Because I see you regretting this. This person just puts very little effort into you. And it's like, to the outside world, it looks like this could be a dream come true, but I see you not being interested in it. And the reason that you're not interested in it, it's just these tiny acts of effort. Time, money, energy, effort, and resources. This person is willing to give you an hour a week. They're willing to give you a date every 6 months. They're willing to get you a Pandora bracelet. They're willing to let some girl that they work with build you, I don't know, whatever their kid is building. Like, this is somebody that's going to do a fun. They're going to get you something that the kid is selling off of a fundraiser, bring it home and give it to you as a gift. This shit gets old. It gets old. I see you regretting it. It's not wish fulfillment. I see you regretting it. I see you getting turned off by it. This is not what you signed up for. It's somebody that just wants to use you for outside appearances. It's almost like you're a beard, but not a beard in the sense that, like, the dude's gay. It's a beard that, like, yeah, look at us, we're in a relationship, but it's not really, this is not what you signed up for. It's very little investment of time, money, energy, effort, resources. That's what I'm saying. So if you're asking me, will they break no contact? Of course, but I'm telling you, there's a reason for the no contact. This person's extremely guilty. It's not just you, baby. It's LaQuisha, Tanisha, Tawanda, Lawanda. Okay. Trina, I still ain't found your question, hon. You may just need to repost it. Rob P, how you doing? Sigma, I still see you. Will I hear anything from the one of two jobs you applied to? Thank you for reposting it. I couldn't find it. Izzy, you could tell me you don't talk. How many times you want to capitalize it? You want to say it louder for the motherfuckers in the back? Give a shit. You ain't gotta hate on me because this the end of this relationship. The challenge is that this relationship's over. And I see you just being a hater and pissed off and lying and being deceptive about it. What you want to yell at me for? I know y'all don't talk. I saw the Two of Swords. This is why this person don't talk to you. Hello? You asked me if they're going to. I told you yes. Let me tell you why they're not doing it. Why are you yelling at the reader? Never a good idea to yell at a reader that's giving you free readings. You don't like it, don't come back. Give a shit. Doing you a service. Don't yell at me. You know damn well, I didn't mean to yell at you. Yes, you did. You said we don't talk, then you capitalized it. That was a yell at. You don't need to yell at me when you're coming on here for free. Just unsubscribe. Oh, God. I don't know who you are, Donald. I don't know. You guys are talking to yourselves, not yourselves, but you're talking to one another. And now I don't want to get in the middle of it. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. I don't want to, because sometimes I'll start reading things and I'm like, are they talking to me? They're not even talking to me. All right, Miss Trina, let's go. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get so animated, but like, I don't know how I could be any more clearer. In the recent past, Two of Swords, yeah, I see this person ain't got no rap for you. Two of Swords, no talking, no communicate. What don't you understand about that part of the reading? Shit, man. Get me up my head. Miss Trina, will I hear anything back from one of the 2 jobs you applied for recently? Honey, you need to be applying for more than 2 jobs. If you're seriously looking for work. But if you're, if you're just doing it passively, then fine. But if you're in need of it, you can't look for just 2. You know what I mean? You gotta be doing like 102. But if it's just passive income, then who gives a shit? Don't listen to me. Will I hear anything back from the 1 or 2 jobs I applied to recently? I swear to God, one of my boys just farted so loud. Dogs. Did y'all hear that? Did you hear it? I swear to God, I'm gonna replay it. Maybe it was one of the kids, I don't know. Who cares? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the reading. Will I hear anything back from the 1 or 2 jobs I applied to recently? Okay. What am I looking at? Trina? Shit, man. Oh, Trina, Lord, I don't know how to do this. Help me, Lord, Jesus. I'm a sweet baby, Jesus. I am an angel, baby. Help me, Jesus. Y'all can't even see it. All you can see is, can't even see the damn cards. I really need a longer setup that like goes, hovers, What I really need to do is go in that room and take this more serious than what I've been doing it and stop making excuses. We'll go into that other office. There's no excuse why I haven't done it. That office is set up, the desk is set up. I just making excuses why I haven't done it yet. Yeah. I still gotta relay these messages on. You get so I just what do you put me in a rock and a hard place here. Yeah, I get it. Okay. All right. Alright, well. Wow. Alright, Trina. See, oh, damn it. Now I just had to let me go back to Trina because alright, Trina, I'm just where you're at, and then I see Miss Trina and I see Blacktop Spiritual. Okay, I can't move further than that, otherwise I'm gonna, will I hear anything back from the 1 or 2 jobs? If I go all the way down, I'm gonna get so far behind in my questions. All right, look, Trina, listen, this is what I'm seeing, Miss Trina, this is what I'm seeing. So in the recent past, we're really caught up in some type of very tempting yet toxic situation that there is something about your past situation where it's toxic, but it's toxic in the part where you really get caught up in it still. And the part of it that's toxic is there's parts of it that you like. There was parts of it that you got caught up in that you liked. There's parts of the situation when we talk about it, some shit that, you know, maybe it was sketchy, I don't know. But there's parts of the situation where we got away with some things. You know, listen, if not, there's something here that's toxic in your past that you're caught up in somehow, some way, some shape, some form. And I see that we're trying to be strategic about how we move away from this. But when the challenge of being guilty or not being guilty, it's not for me to convict you. Sounds like you already have issues convicting yourself. Some days and I don't know. But especially when it comes to severancing from past employment. All right, when we talk about why we left a previous employer, because it looks like we're trying to get away from something, or trying to get away with something of why we got separated from a previous employer. We're all guilty of this. So in the recent past, we look at, all right, well, how am I going, you know, what direction do I take, you know, going forward? You know, whether they fucked you fucked them, whatever this is, there's a reason here for severance. There is, you know, what do we do? Because now we need money. You know, we've got unemployment here. And when it comes to a new job offer, do you think these motherfuckers ain't gonna look in on the recent past? Of course they are. When they're pursuing you, you know, and it's like, well, what do you think these people are going to say about you? What do you think they're going to say about you? Furthermore, I hate to say that as well. Damn it. Listen, something in your recent past looks toxic. There's a level of guilt there. in the past. And it's like, well, how do we get away with this? You know, what are the options? It's like, well, you know that you're kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place on this. So if someone should look into it, how do you move forward on it? If some, you know they're going to, you know they're going to look in on a trainer. So if they was to look into this, you know, how far are they going to look, right? But furthermore, in order to move you forward, right, you need somebody to give you a positive message, correct? That's it. If you're trying to get away, there's something here about getting caught up in a toxic situation in the past. And, you know, in order for you to be strategic about why you got separated from this line of employment, you got one of two options, you know, especially when it comes to the information that you're providing. I want you to think carefully, okay? Especially when you think in terms of references. You know, people are going to pursue the past. They're going to pursue it. They're going to use phone numbers. Okay? So at the other end of the phone, you want somebody, okay? The hermit, when they look in on you, you want somebody to give them the go light, baby. And say yes. Oh man, yes. You know, we had to lay this person off. It was no fault of their own. You know, we had to reconstruct the role. Okay, there's lots of ways to do that, Trina. Lots of ways to do this. Okay? Especially when you got a list of employer, you know, recent employer, past employers, you know, got to list phone numbers. Lots of way to do it, okay? Okay. And I hate to be on demon time with it, but when the very first card that comes off the spread was, I'm glad you asked. In the past, you know, listen, there's some, I got friends in low places, honey. Listen, and the challenge here is sometimes we are just back in a rock in a hard place where we're stuck in a situation and there's no way to get out. So in order to get out, honey, you got to be strategic. And listen, when it comes to playing fair with this, you know, betrayal's betrayal. Now, either you can get out strategically, and if you want to, let me help you out here a little bit, okay? Okay. So when someone was to reach back on a previous employer, this Five of Pentacles person that had no problem putting you out, so who are they going to talk to? They need to talk. So when someone looks into you and they say, hey, can you tell me about Miss Trina? You want someone to say all good things about you? Okay. So your current energy looks like Nine of Pentacles, like you're INDEPENDT. Do you know what that means? That's your current energy. Nine of Pentacles. You know, you don't want just any old thing. You know, you want the top of the food chain. You feel like you're an experienced professional. You feel like Queen of Swords. Like, no, I know what the hell I'm talking about. I got education. I got degrees. I got experience. You know, I'm trying to hold out for the right situation. And I see things are closing. Whatever this is, there's something here that's closing out for you, the old. I see you moving away from the old. I see you going into a much more stable financial environment. And I see you not being interested in all levels of success, that you're holding out for just the right opportunity. However, comma, damn, girl, you level me up. What the hell to say here? You know, one thing, whatever this is, it looks like that you're expecting a lot of money, and I see you being disappointed with this level. It's like, hold on. I thought with my education, my experience, I would be offered more money. You may want to lower, you know, I would look up, if you're, whatever you're applying to, one or two of these positions, honey, I would look up to make sure you're in the right salary range and that you're not underbidding or overbidding yourself here. Furthermore, listen, I want to warn you about this because in the future, I see something changing and I'm seeing deception and I'm seeing I see something changing in the future. Everything ends, it changes, and this deception is here. And I see us looking at our options. And it's like, you ain't learned shit. You didn't learn nothing. I'm not going to say you, but there's something here in the future that needs to stop. And there's something here about deception, looking at your options, not learning the fucking lesson. Sorry to use the F word, but not learning the lesson. Not getting it, not being able to teach an old dog new tricks. This King of Pentacles reverse, somebody that's greedy, stingy, not taking action, working with the same people, doing the same old tricks. Somebody here that's gluttonous, furthermore could even be high. They don't want to work. They don't want to fucking work. They don't want to work. This is just betrayal again. And it's like, yeah, this person... Listen, there's something here in the future. I don't know how this relates to you, but there's something here in the future changes. And I feel like I've seen this before. I feel like it's a rerun. It changes. This is a 57 fail. This is deception. And it's like, wait a minute, I'm confused. Well, it's like you didn't learn nothing from the previous roles. King of Pentacles reverse. I don't do shit. My partner don't meet my brother Daryl, my other brother Daryl, my partner don't do shit, this one don't do shit, and she don't do shit. Hello, we're just in it for ourselves. We don't really do no work. This is where this level of betrayal comes in. And it's like, yeah, we looking at you, we're looking at you. And this challenge of you standing up for yourself, I don't know how this relates to you about either one of these positions, but I see both of them here. The challenge of what action to take. Very toxic environment. Somebody here being caught up in some shit. I'm trying to get away with it. There's severance here. Maybe you need to ask why the last people didn't work out. Where did they go? Why is this job available before, somebody here is moving forward with you? Because here's this spot. It looks like it makes good money. It's like, why ain't more people interested? You know what I'm saying? You're very interested to know about it. It's like, what's this dude holding back from you? Everything changes. I just see things change in the future. I'm seeing deception. I don't know how this relates to you. And I'm sorry to be so vague. Let me see if I can give you something else. But I see the Ten of Swords here, the 7 and the 3, and I'm seeing it right here. It's like I'm looking at a rerun, Trina. This is a rerun of the past. There's a toxic past here that we're caught up in, that we haven't moved on from. And you see what I feel like this is a rerun. Is there your Valentine's Day house?
Yeah, but look up close. I did like a heart. Can you see?
Yeah, I see. You don't have any,
I don't got top coat.
No, you don't, but I love that. Girl. Those hearts are so little. You did great.
Yeah. Can you tell that's like a kissy right there?
I can see this. I think these would look better with an outline around them.
I poured clear acrylic powder on
Do you know
top.
what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
I can see the hearts, but even if you went around it with a fine, like
Can you tell this is a kissy lip?
yes, baby. Of course, I see the kissy lip. Everybody can see the kissy lip. But I'm saying on this one.
Well,
I think
it's not no sticker now.
I get it, honey, but I'm saying on these little hearts that are trying to bubble out, you should do some type of glitter outline
glitter, yeah.
to make them pop, because they already bubble up, you know what I'm saying? But unless you look close like I am, see how these are a different color? Can you do these in different color? Do them the same like you did these?
Probably, yeah.
And then it matches. Do you see what I'm saying? And then you got these two the same. I think that would look hot. These two would be the same, like these two are the same. So I'm saying, where this is the odd, yeah, I like it. They're very nice. All right, let me see if I can't pull anything else from Miss Trina. It's like they're looking at you and somebody here is learning you. You never know, she might be earning a man and learning a man. And at the same time, burning a man. Somebody here, man. I feel like this is a rerun, man. What's changed? It's the same deception, man. Come on. Anything else you could tell Miss Trina? That just feels so damn vague. especially when I don't know what we're talking about. And the worst feeling is if it doesn't make sense to you either. You know what I mean? And sometimes it be like that when I read for you, Trina. It's like some of the shit makes sense to you, but because I don't know what we're talking about, it makes me feel bad that I can't connect with the reading because I don't know if I'm hitting it right. Here, I thought we was just talking about, I don't know what I thought we was talking about. I thought we was just talking about giving you a good reference from the past, but I just don't think that's going to help if this is a rerun in the future. It's got everything to do with your money, man. Everything to do with the money. Every single thing. Every step you take, every little step you take, it's all the money, baby. Trina, I don't know what the hell we're talking about anymore. I'm just gonna read the cards. You tell me either way, it's gonna relate to you. It ain't gonna relate to me because I don't know what we're talking about. So in the recent past, listen, there is a very challenging relationship in the recent past, and it's like, no doubt, do I think that you have love for some of these people? Do they have love for you? Yes. Do I think that those relationships had abuse in them? Yes, somewhat. I think that you're still holding on to some of those relationships as well. Out of guilt, out of fear, out of shame, I don't know. But in the recent past, what I'm seeing, when I look at the relationships of the people that you dealt with, I see you're still holding on to them. And I see that you've got your worries, your fears. And I see that you're trying to utilize these resources to move forward as well, as we all would. And right now I see you being worried and most likely getting no answers. And it's very challenging. It's like, it's challenging to your pocket, you know, your independence. It's like, damn, I just need a second chance, man. I need a second chance out here. And I see that this has been very difficult. And however, in the future, I do see someone paying you fairly. I see an offer coming. It's hard, no doubt. You know, in the future, I see that this is difficult. I do. But I see that whatever this is, whatever this challenge is, it's compensating you fairly. Finally, we get on the Six of Pentacles, where you're finally going to be paid your worth. And somebody here is going to be very respectful with their offer. They're also not sugarcoating you how hard the challenge is. For some reason, the reason that it's so hard for you in the future is that you're not getting everything that you asked for. This could be hours, this could be days of the week. Because there is something here with this interfering with you. And you're going to be tempted to say, I'm not interested. Whatever this is, it interferes with your day to day. You might say, hey, listen, I don't do second shift. I don't do third shift. I don't work Saturday and Sunday. Because whatever this is, it's like, damn it, I'm not interested. But I'm telling you, in the future, there's something, it's very difficult for you. It's hard, it's challenging, but it's the best offer that I've yet to see you receive. It's a fair offer. These people love you, can't get enough of you. They're willing to pay you fairly. But I see that you're going to say, I don't know about that. I don't know about Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yep, don't think that's going to work for me, and have to pass on it. Because it would require you neglecting other things in your life that mean a lot to you, where you would have to break someone else's heart, like your kids, your animals, your relationship, you know? And it's like, well, who do I neglect? Do I neglect my kids, my grandbabies, other areas of my life? You know, that's what I'm seeing. Okay? One of them's gonna give you something. Another one of them is just a rerun. The other one is giving you an offer. I feel like, damn, it's good money. It's everything you asked for, but something is not aligning with you. Where somebody's gonna have to get hurt. You know, Three of Swords is somebody. You got to separate from someone. Either it's the job or the grandkids, or you're gonna have to figure something else out to where you can keep it. You know what I mean? All right, Sigma, where you at? Donald? I don't know. Hey, Donald. Oh. Hello, Guardian Oracle. Thank you for being here. No one likes Kevin or Karen. That's right. We don't like Kevin or Karen. Jesus. I don't know who you're talking to, but I guess there's a whole debate going on. All right, looks. Thank you for subscribing. Sorry that you're arguing with someone there. Sorry about that. Anyways, Sigma, where you go? Hey, LaKenya, how you doing? Nope, not doing no witchcraft questions today. Nope, not doing it. Nope. Oh my God. Who else is here? Hey Donald, how you doing, honey? $5. I see you. Who was you arguing with? You was arguing with all kinds of. I wasn't trying to laugh at you. I was trying to laugh with you because I don't see the Campbell guy anymore. And it looks like he was in a very heated debate. That was funny. Not funny. Not funny. I'm laughing with you a while. Damn, girl. Okay, divine signs. I see you. Y'all gonna keep me busy. I've already been here 2 hours. All right then. Pascagoula rent to river. Honey, that's not a yes or no. Come on, how segmented. I know, just breathe. I know, I just gotta breathe. I feel it in the air. It's too much. There are only 8 of you here. Shit. Hey, baby, it's been a while. It's been a while. Hey. Alright. So, Donald, is that what you want to know? You want to know about your music or what? Is that what you want to know? You said, I'm just working on honey. Okay, you changed something. I don't know. We're going to find out now. You was asking if your music would be successful. My album drops Thursday. All right. Donald Verhoda. All right then. Donald Verhoda. Probably not pronounced your name right. I'm sorry. Girl, leave her be. She's old. Leave her be. Leave her be. She's old and she gets that chair if she wants it. They're pissed off. She's trying to claim the chair, but I mean, she's old. Stormy, I don't mean to be taking sides, but she's old, honey. All right, Donald. Roberto, 7503. He was asking if your music would be successful. Your album drops on Thursday. All right. wants to know? DV want to know. Who wants to know? We're a very competitive line of work when it comes to the stars, honey. You know, this stardom is a very competitive line of work. Trying to become a star, you know it's hard. You know people are going to attack you for this. Everybody attack a star. Alright. Same way they attacked me. Did you see that lady come on here and, you know, you're a good looking man. Got that going for you. You're pretty. You're pretty. I'm not laughing. I'm, you know, looks like a couple of decent family. Alright, let's go. Before I say another word. In the future, please. Thank you. Alright, go ahead, Vanilla Ice. Shit, M&M. It looks like you're, okay, let me just keep going here before I open my mouth. Exactly. I want to take those. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have put them back. Sorry. Give it to me again. I should have put them back. I apologize. Spirit guide. Exactly. I shouldn't have put them back. I apologize. Shit, man. Listen, be careful you don't get caught up chasing waterfalls like TLC. You hear me? You hear me? You heard? Right. Don't get caught up like TLC did. There's a big TLC vibe on this. Anyways, that's neither here nor there, but I saw that because I saw some cards that I should have took the challenge for you and I threw them back because it was too many. And I saw the star, and when I looked back on it, I was like, what was the challenge? The challenge of this contract. Yeah, you not understanding all the fine details of the contract, and you learned. You're going to learn today, baby. They love you, yeah. It's heartbreaking and all. Because what your priorities are at stardom, you know what I'm saying? They're going to hold you back. They're going to hold you back because they can. And there's a level of fuckery and find out on it where you're going to take an L, and I see you being stuck, trapped. And I see you taking conflict with it for a long time until the contract ends. And somebody here lied to you, and I see you trying to fight your way out and stand up for yourself in the future. Anyways, doesn't matter. What I'm seeing for you right now, listen, you're a good looking guy. You know, whenever I see the King of Wands, you know, King of Wands is a go-getter. Someone that's passionate about what he does. Someone that goes after what he does. It's an athlete type of dude. That's an athlete. That is your Mayweather, your Jordan, you know, your Michael Jordan. You're right. Listen, you're passionate about what you do. I see you going after it. Whatever this is, the truth. You know everything there is to know about whatever it is you're saying, especially when we come to language. whatever language it is that you're speaking, you know it 110%. The temperance here is that sometimes we can, when it comes to the language of healing or not healing, is it right or is it wrong? You know all about that, and you're willing to shed a lot of, you're willing to unmask a lot of the, looks like villainism on whatever it is you're saying. Is it right or is it wrong? You know, paint it however way you want to paint it, but you're very good at the language part of it. Language is a strength for you. Anyway, your current energy, whoever you're hooked up with right now, this is a fated event where there is an opportunity that you can maximize off of. Okay, meaning this could be branding, this could be whatever the market is that you are going to appeal to, right? There is an opportune moment for you right now for you to appeal to whatever masses this is who you want to appeal to, because these are the people that are going to be your family. They're going to be the ones that show up at your events. They're going to be the ones that love what you're doing. These are going to be the people that ride for you or die for you. They're running towards it. In the future, something changes. It could be the love that they had for you changes, but whatever this is, it changes. It just drops off. You know, this could be a one-hit wonder, where things just change. It doesn't change your feelings on what you're doing, and I see it pushing you further, where you just get hungrier and you're willing to overcome these changes, regardless if it's right or it's wrong. Again, though, this judgment comes into play. You've got 3 major arcana cards that are the challenges in your reading: in the past, in the current energy, and in the future. That's odd for me. So even in the recent past, when it comes to temperance, whether or not it's right or wrong, whether or not you've allowed enough time, if you've been patient enough, if you're in the right state of mind, again, we're coming up against fate and timing. Your current energy is timing and fate as we push this thing forward. That's a challenge that you're coming up in the current energy. And even in the future, this judgment comes again. Things change. I think that there very well could be a gentleman that just absolutely loves what you do in the future and is really going to push and amplify this forward. Again, you need to use your discretion. And if it's not a gentleman, it could be a lady. I don't want to say it could be both. It could be a couple. You know, I've got 2 major court cards here in the future where things change and someone's really pushing you forward. But the discernment in your future is the challenge, because I see someone pushing you. They could be pushing you using especially if you're a gentleman, you know, the king of wands, the queen of wands. This is somebody that's going to know what you like, and they're going to exploit the fact that they're a feminine and you're a masculine. And whoever this female is has a way to get you to go with the flow, baby. This is also the same person that is going to be good with words. They're going to be good with strategy, getting you to go along with something. Also, the potential to be highly deceptive. In the future, listen, things change. Somebody here just loves you. They want to push it forward. The challenge is your discernment. I also see someone using the feminine language, using a feminine to get you to go along with it in the future, however that applies to you, sir. Fortuna, you know. Not everything's meant for everybody, baby. You just have to be one of those people. I saw it in your pre-shuffle, you know, a lot of competition over wanting to be a star. Hi, I want to know how will be. No, that ain't gonna work. Curious traits. I'll look you up on. Not doing any witchcraft questions tonight. Sorry.
The Lord said so.
There we go. The Hierophant and the Emperor.
No, 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 no.
I'm not taking any witchcraft questions tonight. I already had some weirdo come out of the woods. What do you call that? Woodwork, right? The woodwork. Hello again. Do you see me getting a new job offer soon? I've been in the current one for 4 weeks, but the pay is shit. Okay. Alright, Looking at, I don't like being right. But Lakenya's saying, listen, she's been there 4 weeks, she wants a new job offer, the pay is shit. Do you see her getting a new job? Because she took this one because she needed a job, you know what I mean? She just need a job. She didn't like it, she didn't want to take it, but we all need something, you know. Do you see anything improving for her?
You're too many. There's too many.
Fuck. You're kidding me. There's a strong warning here. Lakenya, a very strong warning, baby. Oh, wow, it's gonna be very bad news. Yeah. Oh, I know what they're doing. These sons of bitches. This is a warning. I'm gonna pull another one for you, but you have a warning here, honey. These sons of bitches. Yeah. It's about your job. The Eight of Pentacles. You see that? This Eight of Pentacles. Answered prayer. Eight of Pentacles. That's your work. Let's talk, hon. Let's talk. This motherfucker here. Listen, Linda. So, look, when I look at the recent past, to be fair with you, you're looking at probably LinkedIn, whatever career websites you're looking at. LinkedIn, Indeed, I don't know what you're looking at. And you're looking for job offers, you know, and I see you getting excited about it. I see people even reaching out to you. Hey, you know, would you like to do this? Blah, blah, blah. The current energy is there's one of these jobs you really have your eye on. I see you going out to this position, possibly to interview, to learn more about it. The issue that I'm seeing is somebody here's playing games with you. They're extremely deceptive. And it could be you that's being deceptive, but I don't think so. I feel like there is someone here that is, they're putting you up on a pedestal and they're making you feel like you won. You got the job. We're giving you this opportunity to come out and show your best self. But the minute that you leave this interview, they talk so much shit about you. They talk about your outfit, the way you look, the way you spoke. what I hate about it is that when you leave, you feel like this was an answered prayer, that you did your best. This emperor probably shows you your new desk, basically offers you the job. And it's just such a fucking betrayal. This is such a kick in the teeth for you. It's such a kick in the teeth for you. Because in the future, I'm seeing this guy, the professional. This is HR, this is the manager, whoever. And when we talk about him offering you this opportunity, he's talking about training. There's training here. Right. Talking about training. You know, training in this workplace. And I'm seeing you being confused, but excited. And I'm seeing him saying, oh, don't worry, so-and-so is going to help you, blah, blah, blah. But all of a sudden, there's this heartbreaking severance where something here gets interfered with, where you just get lost in the shuffle. And this risk, I just don't want to see you leave a job, because here's the deal. The minute you take this risk, this doesn't land you anywhere but back in the unemployment line. You were never on the same page with these people. Whatever little game they were playing, it completely, there's a confession in the future. It's like, oh, no. Did you think that we were offering to you? No, we weren't offering that to you. No, Just hold on, you know, we're going to keep your application on file. We're going to hold on. This is someone that would tell you that you got it, lead you to believe you did it, where you would already give in your 2 weeks notice only to not have the job and just be told that they're going to keep your application on file. What a fucktard. Furthermore, the moment you leave, all the shit talking that's said behind your back, if you've recently went on an interview, do not. And I know you said, well, that can't be possible. I love this job. They love me. Everybody, honey, I've been on enough of them to know. They're a bunch of backstabbers. All right. What else can I tell Kenny Marion about the job? Yeah. There's something here about strategy during this time. There's something here where karma is playing a role, you know, where fortuna, for certain events that you couldn't prevent if you wanted to. There's something here about being very strategic at this time. And this is also the time where people get to lie and sell you a pipe dream. Honey, listen. I want you to start looking at these interviews as a two-way interview. A two-way interview process. This is not you hoping they choose you. Take your time when looking at these people. Take your time. Are they a good fit for you? Are they a good fit for you? Are the people a good fit for you? Because the people that you're dealing with in your current energy, this King of Pentacles, the people that you're interviewing with, the fact that there's something about them that's not very communicative when it comes to your stability, when it comes to rapport. There's something about it that leaves you with more questions than answers. The issue that I'm seeing with you, the challenge, is you kind of sticking up for yourself and trusting your intuition that you're going into the next toxic job environment. You're going into these situations and you're believing that the world is kind. And I want to believe that for you as well. I do. I hope so too. Don't we all? That everybody's patient, everybody's kind, and everybody has the same heart we do. And at the end of the day, we just want to believe that everybody is just there for the same reason you're there. But your current environment, when it comes to stability, it just looks like a dog-eat-dog environment where nobody is really saying anything. They're not challenging the status quo, especially this boss. It looks like a very much a dictatorship in your current energy. Greedy. Greedy. Furthermore, the challenge of less is more. What to say, what not to say. But in the future, the challenge of sticking up for yourself, trusting your intuition when you notice a very toxic job culture. There is a very toxic job culture that I'm seeing for you. This could be somebody explaining to you, like in an interview, like, oh my God, we all get along. Everybody loves everybody here. Yeah, there's no arguing. There's nobody on the defense. You can let your guard down around us. Yeah, what they're not telling you is that this is extremely greedy, abusive environment with a bunch of gossips. The women in this environment are very manly and masculine. There's this guy that appears to be the manager, but he don't say shit or do shit. And there's this female in the back of him that is a loudmouth gossip bitch, negative Nancy, and she runs the show. She probably wears extremely inappropriate clothing to the workplace, and she works and acts like a dude. She has complete control over whatever this guy says, and he's not going to say or do anything about it. There is a challenge here, and I'm telling you that because it's in your current, when it comes to this next job offer that you're receiving, they want you to take a really good look at the environment. It's what they're saying is it's not about you getting the job offer. The challenge is not about you getting the job offer. The challenge is about, are you looking at it? Honey, I know you're, sorry. She's old and she does what she wants, and I let her. Really look at this thing. When it comes to standing up for yourself, trust your intuition. There is something that your intuition is sniffing out as a very toxic work environment for this next job offer. The challenge of it is, it's like, well, I really need this job. You know what I mean? Fuck my intuition. I can get along with negative Nancy. Who cares about her and her man? Until the culture just affects your environment so poorly. There's something here about one of these jobs that you really want, and the women are so nasty. And where like the men are in charge, but they're not the one with the say, it's the ladies. And the ladies are nasty. They're the ones in control. They're highly manipulative. I'm sorry. Anything else I can tell her? The lady, I see that you're upset. You're disappointed. I'd be disappointed too. Shit. I see you're disappointed. You're looking for the money. Where's the money? Hello? Money controls the world. I need the offer. I get it, Empress. Honey. You're getting all kinds of refusal letters, people who are saying they're not interested in what you're selling or what you're offering. Very competitive right now for the money that you're looking for. All right, look. In the recent past, there's a bunch of no's where people were saying they're sorry, not sorry, we're not interested in you. We're going to pass. And I see the Nine of Pentacles where you're saying, listen, I'm financially independent. I have to just do what I got to do to take control. And I see you doing that. I see you jumping on jobs that are in the job market that pay more. And you're doing your damnedest to take control of the situation. And you need an offer. I get that. But Empress, there is something here. Again, it feels like new level, new devil, where the Empress with the Ten of Swords. You know that when you get an offer, okay, like this, that puts you up on a pedestal. You see this? You know the amount of grudges and heat that come up against you, right? Especially for the money that you're making. To be fair with you, Justice. To be fair with you. In the future, I see conflict in the workplace. I see conflict, especially the competition around the money. I see luck changing for you, okay? I do. I see luck changing for you. I see you losing sleep. There's something here in the future about an argument taking place in the workplace. Someone here has to be fair, but there is a gentleman in the future that feels so extremely guilty and does not for sure what action to take. Even though he's a leader. Hello, this is what leaders do. Why is there's a conflict here about pay. Luck is on your side. This guy is so guilt-ridden and ashamed. He's guilty. There's conviction here. He knows he has to do the right thing. He knows he has to take action. He's hesitating though. That will apply to your work sector somehow, some way. I'm just letting you know. I see you looking for money. I see you taking action. I see you taking control. I see an offer being made to you in your current energy. I'm letting you know that you got a lot of heat on you and you got a lot of people that are going to take grudge with you getting this offer. In particular about the money that you're making. To be fair with you, ma'am, Justice. Okay? Now, even after you get the job, you sign the contract. Justice is a contract. You understand? The contract signed, sealed, delivered. There's still continued argument about your money. Again, this is fate. It's karma. I see things working out on your behalf. For whatever reason, though, you got some gentleman here that is heavy conviction, afraid of what action to take going forward. It's like, and it's something to do with these bitches that are in this. There's a toxic work culture. I feel like your next job is going to be a very toxic work culture due to the women that will be under you. If you're coming up the Empress and people have such a grudge with the money you're making, you got a bunch of negative, nasty ladies. There's something here about you not trusting your intuition in a new work culture. It's like, yes, I secured the bag. Yes, awesome. But the work culture is just, it's less than desirable. That's all I can say about that. Honey, if you feel like witchcraft is happening to you, then it is. You need to prayer. You need to get into the prayers. You need to do Psalm 91, Ephesians 6:21, Psalm 35, Psalm 21, Psalm 19. Get into it. Divine Signs, hi, so glad I was able to catch you on live. I have a question. I'm going through small claims court tomorrow. My ex is suing me for the car title that he bought me. Everything is in your name. Then if he bought you the car, sweetheart, can I tell you something? Possession is 9/10 of the law. So if he bought you the car, honey, it's in your name. It is a gift. What are we arguing about? The car is in your name. The car is in your name. The car is in your name. It is a title. It's a title of possession. Meaning if you go to the DMV, it says your name. Does it say you're in his name? Well, then we may have a different. It was a gift. There you go. It was a gift, honey. It was a gift. The car is in your name. At the DMV, it's registered to you. Everything will be okay. It's a gift, baby. Look, I'm telling you. High Priestess. You see Six of Pentacles. If you look this up, if you say, hey, Google, what does a Six of Pentacles mean? Do you see how she gave that to them? She gave it to them. High Priestess. Honey, trust your gut. Listen. I wouldn't steer you wrong. A gift is a gift. Six of Pentacles is a gift. I gave it to you because you needed it. It looked like you needed it. Keep the change. And whoever is doing this to you, shame on them. If they give it to you, they give it to you. Tell them to keep the change. It's hopeless, honey. The star reverse. This is a hopeless situation. I don't care who is praying on this situation, regardless if it's you or someone else. Some things don't even have nothing to do with the stars. It's a legal matter. It's a legal, well, I didn't see that. I thought that was the Justice card. But the Emperor with the Ace of Pentacles. The challenge is this dude that's trying to take control of a situation over the value of a vehicle. I thought that was the Justice card. Hey, you're going to learn today. Listen, Three of Pentacles reverse. There's certain lessons that this gentleman refuses to learn. There is a gentleman in your energy. He could be older than you. Or, to me, he's coming off as older. But the star reverse, I don't care what he's praying on. He could pray all day, go to the church, and get the church members to pray for him for all I care. The challenge here is the cost of the value of something. That is the value. The cost is the value. The cost is the value. The challenge here is the value of something. The value. Okay? That's what he's going after, is the value of something. The value of what this thing is worth. Three of Pentacles reverse. This guy refuses to learn a lesson. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, and he thinks he's going to pull one out of the rabbit's hat, and unfortunately, it's hopeless for him. Judgment. You see what I'm saying? Some things have nothing to do with the heavens. Judgment is just judgment. That's just it. I mean, it has nothing to do with the heavens. This is people stuff. This is human court, right? It's human court. It has nothing to do with the heavens. Star reverse. This has nothing to do with, this is human court. Emperor challenge with the cost of something, the truth. He's challenging the cost of a vehicle and what he put up, and he wants to give the truth about that. I see this being dismissed very quickly. Three of Pentacles reverse. I see it being dismissed. Yeah, dismissed. This dude, yeah, God bless him. There's a gentleman here that is arguing the challenge of the cost of something, and the truth is the truth. The truth when it comes to court judgment. The truth. And it's in writing. I mean, when you look at judgment, honey, judgment is truth. The truth. The Ace of Swords, it's like, let's just cut the brass tacks here. Hello. The issue is this guy, he refuses to learn a lesson. This is somebody that could try to drag you back a couple times. He's quite manipulative. The reason he's doing this, you know that he's not healing from this broken heart. He refuses to heal from this broken heart. He's being manipulative because he's trying to drag out a broken heart situation. You do know that he wants you back, correct? You know that he wants you back. This has nothing to do with the cost of a vehicle. The truth is, the reason he's dragging the courts into something that they have nothing to do with. It's like, we've told you once, we'll tell you 3 more times, sir. He's being extremely manipulative over his broken heart. Now, regardless if you cheated on him, he cheated on you, whatever it is, there is an unhealed broken heart here that is just dragging on forever. He wants you back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Chili's, baby back. He just wants you back, girl. That's it. And he's looking for options to do that. He feels like as long as he can keep this relevant, then he's got a shot, I guess. But you know, we're dragging angels and spirit guides into human court, and they're telling me straight up, this guy here is a piece of work. This emperor. He's trying to challenge the cost of something. He refuses to learn a lesson. He's getting even more manipulative over his broken heart. And he's challenging the length of time. He's going to keep doing this and keep doing this. This is somebody that will keep trying to take you back to court 110, 150, 11 times. Yeah. This is hopeless. This has already been decided, even in the spiritual court. When things were good, this was fine. This is hopeless. And he's telling me that there's a gentleman here saying, this is not what I asked for. Can I get a second chance? Well, why do you want that, sir? Because in the past, when things were great with you two, nobody heard a peep from him. So now he's saying, well, I'm challenging the cost of something because the truth here about what somebody's working, you're working, or he's working, or does the car work? Who knows? You're using it for work. He has to understand what the court is interested in and what they're not. And in the future, I'm seeing the court's not interested in hearing his debate. I see him getting extremely manipulative about his broken heart. He just keeps going. He won't shut up. This is when a judge could say, hey, listen, right? He gets even more passionate, even more worked up. He put more of a battery in his back. He won't shut up. You can't tell him anything. He knows it all. This is a know-it-all. He's extremely manipulative with his resources, especially when his heart gets it broken. He's making this harder than need be. He wants you back, and this is his way. He gets so worked up. He feels like if he can, this is his way. He's still holding a torch for you. He's very passionate about you. He doesn't want to let this thing go. So he's going to try to beat a dead horse for as long as he can. It has nothing to do with the car. He's just challenging the car. But if you think, why is this hopeless? Because listen, he wants to check the second chance. All he's doing is talking about the good old days. And furthermore, any attorney or any judge, for that matter, is going to say, well, what was going on when everything was good between y'all two? Because everything was going great. There wasn't no issue. So what's the issue now? That's where he's hopeless. This is where this unanswered prayer falls into play. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's the change here? Well, the change is the value of the car and the truth about working, or if the car works, or if someone's using it for work or whatever. This person, this fool, even though the fool did not come out, this person refuses to learn a lesson. They refuse. And the more you try to tell them something, the more passionate, worked up you get. It's like when a judge bangs their gavel. It's like, order, order, sir. I'm going to have the bailiff remove you if you can't shut up. It's a fucking head case. Sorry, divine signs, that you're going through that. I'm sorry. You're fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Not on property. Property's property, baby. And really, to be honest, this is just a drop in the fucking bucket. The control, no doubt it's a nice car and that it's fast as fuck. Is it a muscle car? The strength the Knight of Wands. It could be, something here is fast. I mean, it's a drop in the bucket though, come on. No doubt it's fast. It is. But who cares? Alright, I gotta do something here. Come on, Sigma, because y'all draining me of my vitality. Okay, divine. Listen, for one of you, okay, this has nothing to do with spiritual. This is all human law. If the challenge here, this gentleman has put up some money. That's the truth. There is nothing that you could do to intervene or change someone's mind. So either whoever the car title is already in, that's the way it's going to go. You can't teach an old dog new tricks on this, and someone here in the future will learn a lesson. Now I see that the more that someone here is dragging this out due to a broken heart, they're dragging it out, and they just become more passionate and more persistent about it. To me, it's someone who wants to heal a relationship. 8 of Cups reversed. They want to come back. They want that old thing back. It has nothing to do with the vehicle at all. At all. They're dragging it out. All right, let's go. Sigma, what is your question, hon? Can you just repost it so I can? I'm gonna do Sigma question, I'm leaving, because I've been here for 2 hours and 44 minutes, and here we go. Hold on, who was I just reading for? Divine? What was your name? The girl I was just reading for, just wait. Yeah. In the past, this guy was trying to take control and trying to show you he balls. He was telling you the truth in the recent past. There's a lot of good times. He wants to make it work. He wants reconciliation. He wants to give you this gift. He does. That's the truth, the current energy. He's trying to make this work. It's almost like somebody here is trying to make it work out with you. The challenge here is the reconciliation. Like, if you could work it out with him, he'll give you the gift. He'll give it to you. He'll sign it over, no problem. He'll sign it over, no problem. The challenge here of this relationship, starting over fresh, you know, and talking about some of the rumors and gossip and so forth. He's coming towards you. He like a Little Caesar's pizza, hot and ready. He's trying to take control over this. He's talking about a little money, but I'm telling you, he's lying through his teeth. He's got a strategy with this car. He got a strategy with this car. Yeah, he's big daddy, huh? He's talking about he love you and he gonna be a provider for you in the past, and he meant all that. That was the truth. He wants this thing to work out. He wants to reconcile with you, girl. And he's really trying to give you this gift. He's been so lost without you, and he's been busy, but he's been thinking about you the whole time. He's been mourning this thing. And he does not want to see you at a loss. He doesn't want to see you juggle money. Yeah. Here's the deal. In the future, this guy wants a fresh start at this relationship. The challenge here is the gossip and the pettiness that's been throughout this relationship. He's coming towards you very lustful. He wants to take control of this. A little bit of money, a little bit of effort. But he's lying like hell. He's willing to say and do anything to rip off on this vehicle. And it's like he's trying to teach you a lesson through fear. And he's like, you will fear me. I am that dude. You will fear me. It's almost like you're going to have to play the game with this guy. And I do mean play the game, because this guy is all about playing games. And this is where he will fail. A 57 fail. Him playing games, him trying to steal this vehicle. And the issue is with this dude is he's trying to teach you a lesson, a fear-based lesson at that. He's like, I will come for you. I feel like, listen, in the past, this guy had control. Was he telling you the truth that he loved you, he wanted to be stable? Yes. Does he want to work things out? Does he want to reconcile? Yes. Is this a gift? Yes. Until you cause him hurt, then all of a sudden he's too busy. He's too busy to meet you at the DMV. It's all a lie. He's willing to say and do anything to get you up and to the point. He's full of shit. He's doing this to teach you a lesson, a fear-based lesson of who he is. If I was you, I'd play the fucking game with him until you get your name on a title. Play the fucking game. Tell him you're going to... The challenge of reconciling, the challenge of making this work. Get your name on a title and get the fuck up out of his face. He's playing a very... Thank you. He's playing a very fear-based... This who I am. This who I am. Like, show him who you is. Okay? The fuck? Alright, Sigma. The shit show door slammed 2 days ago. What do I have to do to look... What do I have to look forward to? What do I need to steer clear of? What's going on with Sigma? Sigma, listen, I see that you're trying to be very strong right now. You're trying to be extremely strong. You're trying so hard, and your little heart is just broken. Three of Swords. And you're trying to be stoic. You know, the Strength card is stoic. You're trying to be extremely stoic, although your heart is broken. Your heart's broken. And it's like, well, I'm a man, you know, I'm trying to be stoic about it, but my heart's broken. Definitely could have had a third party up in the middle of it, but it is what it is. I mean, honestly, I'm just going because I've been on here for 3 hours. I could do this all night. It's just getting late. It's 1:30 in the morning, and I got shit to do in the morning. It is Monday morning, y'all. All right, come on, Sigma. The issue with you, let me tell you, you want me to tell you what your problem is? I hate that. Give me a second, dude. Damn it. I hate that for you. I didn't want to have to be that for you. You want me to tell you what your problem is? I'll tell you. Damn it. I'll tell you what your problem is, Sigma. Oh, Lord. Get out of here. Sigma, I have to take a break from you already. I'm gonna have to come back to that and figure out a better way to say it. I'll tell you what the problem is. Thanks. Let's go right on with it. I need a snack. Yes, I know I dropped this one. I know I have to come back to it. Come back to it when I get off this lab. I'm gonna read for Sigma. Too mean here. I need cigarettes. Alright, Sigma. Alright, Sigma, let's go. Alright, Sigma. You know how like when you was a little kid, Sigma, and your parents told you the stove is hot, right? But you had to find out for yourself. And that's the truth. I mean, you're doing what I did this before in the past. I know a lot of people have done this. It's it is a healing mechanism. It's one of the healthiest healing coping mechanism there is. Honestly, a lot of us do this, and I'll get there. All right, keep going. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I know a lot of people take offense to that. I didn't mean to say it in a bad way. All right. So listen, Sigma friend. So in the recent past, here's what I'm saying from you, and I've done this before. You were disappointed. So to distract yourself from the disappointment, it's like you just try to stay busy. So in the recent past, it's like, I don't want to think about this person. So if I can just keep myself really busy, and I just focus on everything else but the disappointment. And I'm determined to overcome this. I'm determined to walk away from it. I'm just going to keep myself focused on new shit. I'm just going to keep myself so busy that you're damn near just going to exhaust yourself is what you're going to do. You're just going to try to occupy your time the best you can to your ability. And that's how you were going to overcome it. And a lot of people have done that, myself included. The ongoing situation, though, your current energy is dealing with folks that are financially dependent. And the issue is that when you deal with females or people like this, I don't want to just say females, but when you deal with financially dependent females, it's baggage. It's baggage on you. Then you get in this toxic cycle with these financially codependent succubuses that are such baggage on you. You become Scrooge, the ghost of Christmas past, where you're dealing with these people that have all these chains on them, but these are people that you were in relationship with, where their baggage is not your baggage. And the tower reverse, where we have trouble. We have trouble getting the tower to fall. The tower takes forever to dismantle because all of this financial baggage of this relationship that we're in, that we still have feelings for to an extent. Because the challenge of this toxic ass situation from the past that we still should, because you're still tempted to share good memories. Whatever the temptation is with the past memories, maybe it's Google Photos. Maybe it's just sexy time. Maybe it's sexy pictures of your phone, with this girl. The Queen of Wands is a bad chick, man. She's pretty. Hello. And, Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I see you looking at her like, the bitch was fine. She was pretty. And then hoping for this second chance. The challenge of this toxic situation and being so tempted, based on the good times, the good memories, and hey, she is pretty. And yeah, she got some bad qualities, but man, if I could give it a second chance. And that's the delay. Well, it's like, yeah, we ain't talking and we're not communicating or nothing, but the challenge of maybe possibly giving this a second chance. The challenge of maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's not as bad as what I think it is. Maybe I could still stay comfortably in denial. That's the situation you're sitting in right now. Again, the highest card though, when I break the whole tree down, right? When I look at the current energy, where's all this stemming from? It stems from the financial codependence and the baggage there in the relationship. Then when I start breaking the tree down further, we get into the temptation of the good old times from the past, the memories, the prettiness. This girl pretty, she fine. She's so beautiful. And I really just would like to give this a second chance. I'd like to believe that it's not as bad as it is. I'd like to maybe still keep the love goggles on. I'd like to pretend like none of this ever happened. I really don't want it to end. There's this extreme financial codependence in your current energy. It's baggage. And whether it's happening with you or in another relationship, the tower just won't fall. Whether it's happening in your relationship or this chick's relationship, tower just won't fall. And there is such the challenge here of this demon that you're dealing with. So the devil is not a bad card. The devil is the temptations that we're dancing with in our life. In your case, with the Six of Cups, the challenge of the memories of the past. And this girl's fine. And it's like, well, the challenge of maybe I could give it a second chance, you know? The Two of Swords, maybe I don't know everything. Maybe this person wasn't, this is the benefit of the doubt. The challenge of the benefit of the doubt. What if I was wrong? What if I was wrong about all this? What if truth time was wrong? Fuck, I'm not God. And I'm not God, and neither are you. I will tell you like this. In the future, I feel like Maury Povich really revealing the results of the test. In the future, in the case of Sigma, okay, Sigma, in the future, what I'm saying, you want to know what your problem is? I feel like one of those Spanish parents. You know, I'll tell you what your problem is. You want to know what your problem is? I tell you, Mia. Paisan. I tell you, Paisan. Okay. So, in the future, listen, this thing is just going to go on. It's going to drag on. The challenge of this dragging on, this is not something that, you know, tarot is one of those things, honey. I can't make it move forward for you. You understand that, right? I can't make this change for you. So what I'm saying, the most probable outcome for you, Sigma, is that when I look at the future, the challenge of how long has this been going on? And you searching for options to make yourself happy. But yet, it's like I'm searching for options to make yourself happy, but as a single person? And you're holding on to this idea of wish fulfillment. But you're not, it's a very, honey, it's shallow. The Hermit reverse is somebody that refuses to do the inner work. And I see it back here when I go back to the past. Okay, let's take it back. One hop this time, two hop this time, cha-cha real slow. This is somebody, honey, I'm not trying to make fun here, but this is you, cha-cha real slow. Do you see this Two of Pentacles? Where I don't want to face the disappointment. Yes, I was disappointed, but I would rather just keep myself busy right now. And I would just rather just keep pushing it forward. Yeah, I ain't got time to think about that shit. No, ain't got time for that. Nope, got places to go, things to do. Nope, gotta keep on making money, baby. I ain't got time to think about that. No. Because after all, even when I broke your deck open, the Three of Swords with the strength, what type of woman want to look at a man just boo-hooing in a shirt? You know, who wants to? There's something very stoic about you in this reading. where you're being stoic. And that's fine to be stoic, but honey, you're coming across as hermit reverse, someone that refuses to do the inner work, refuses to look at what the real meat and potatoes of the problem is. You refuse. Especially when it comes to your idea of what a successful family is. Hermit reverse with the 10 of Cups. Right? Because when I'm asking you about this woman and your ideal woman, and you're saying, well, she's smart, she's educated, she's successful, she's financially successful, she's educated, you know, I want love, you know, I want conversation, you know, I want this person to be into me, I want to try new things, you know, I want a 50-50, maybe. You're saying, you know, you want somebody to be fair with you as far as time, money, energy, effort, and resources. I want, especially resources, I want somebody on the same playing field, you know, because you also are a smart dude and you have come across as you have taken some L's here. And it's like, well, I'm looking at my financial stability and I'm looking what your ancestors handed you, and it could have just been your dad or whoever. But for real, like, what are you leaving your lineage here? And that's the truth. You know, you've put in a lot of time and energy and work into you. The issue that I have with you, when you look at the truth of who you are, who you came from, whose you are, okay? And I don't mean God's, I mean like your ancestral line, right? Like who your dad was, who your grandfather was. This is fucking sad. To be honest with you, you know, to be this smart, and I'm looking at you, and it's okay to say, listen, it's okay to be sad, especially from a masculine point of view, and that's the truth. But here's the even sadder part, is that there is a very demasculine bloodline, there's, I meant to say divine masculine, there, and I did, you know, the emperor's here, I meant to say divine masculine, there's a very masculine ancestral line here. And to be honest with you, the truth is, even this bloodline is looking at it like, this ain't it, brother. This makes me sad. This is sad. And it's okay to feel sad. It's fine. But in order for this to work, you have to believe that you are this dude. This King of Wands guy, you got a lot of guys here, dude. You got the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Emperor, the King of Wands. There is a huge bloodline here. The divine man, the truth about your bloodline. Who your daddy was, who his daddy was, you damn right that's a shame. The truth about how hard all these men have worked, about how hard you work, you are a very easy on the eye man. When a woman looks at you, you're very easy to look at. You know how hard it is, and this day and age, you could just, and I think I've had this conversation with you before. If you look up just your local town or your local state, and you look up the amount of single women and the amount of single men, and then you narrow that search down to the amount of heterosexual men versus homosexual, and then you narrow it down to like age, and you're going to get a very, very small pool of men versus women. That's just the way it is. The fact that you want to work on yourself and you're this attractive, you have a woman like this out here for you, a real soulmate. But the issue is you have to cut this shit off. The truth is, it's okay to cry. This is a sad situation. And it's okay to cry. But the issue with you, honey, is be logical from a man's point of view. Thank you. A man's point of view. So men come off as cold, detached. Look at this from a logical perspective. The King of Swords is not about the bullshit. It's professional. What does not serve you anymore? It's okay to cry about it. What you want? Do you want one of these ancestors to come give you a little hug? It's okay to cry about it. It really is. But you can mourn it. But the issue is to be logical with you. This is an out. All these, this chicken from this one here from the past, this one, Felicia, Tanisha, Tawana, Lawana, the little childish bitch, gots to go. She is nothing but baggage. This is just a financial, can you claim this one on your taxes? Hello? Are you Spanish? At any rate, who cares? Listen, this can work out if you listen. King of Swords, you got to cut the shit. A logical approach about this. This is not logical. If you wrote it down on paper and you said, what are the good points and what are the bad points? And I do not want to hear but any of the what ifs or any of the neutrals, just facts. If you was talking to an attorney, a professional, a lawyer, this person would tell you straight up, this is just an L, brother. I'm sorry to hear that happen to you, but this person's an L. It's a loser. So we could just paint that on your forehead. Here's the deal. You are I've told you this before, Sigma. King of Wands is one of the most attractive men in the tarot. Yes, there is a soulmate out here for you. And yes, you will absolutely get married to this person. And yes, this person, it will work out. And this person is an extremely hard worker, just like you. Just like you. But you got to cut your losses, son. This King of Swords, Five of Cups. There is a time you can mourn, you can cry, you can go sit in your car, and if it takes you 5 minutes a day, Five of Cups, 5 minutes a day, if it takes you 5 minutes a day to go into the work bathroom, go into your truck, and cry for 5 minutes and get it out of your system and realize you have made the right decision by cutting this, you gotta cut it. I promise you, you won't be single long. You got all kinds of relationships. You got all kinds of people attracted to you. The King of Wands is not an ugly dude. You're a hard worker. You got a lot to it. You got people here that are on your level. Start looking for women that are in the same age group you're in, honey. Because one thing I don't like about the reading, when I look at all this, what the hell? This woman here is a financial liability. All I'm seeing here is you willing to give this lady a second chance based off her looks. The whole time, she's coming up as looks challenged. You're coming up King of Wands upright. This is the problem I have with your reading. The girl ain't even as pretty. She hard to look at, baby. It's baggage, and she's hard to look at. Only you find her attractive. How many of your friends, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm telling you right now, you're coming across as Norbit or Shallow How, right? Shallow How. Ain't too many other people would find a girl attractive. Maybe a one and done or smash and pass. A lot of men up in that reading. I'm not trying to say man up, baby. I'm saying, you know what I used to do? I went through a very hard time. I went through this very hard time through a relationship, and it was so hard for me to get through. And I would allow myself 5 minutes a day because I watched it in a video. This guy was the #1 relationship coach. He was not just a relationship coach, he was a doctor. He had a whole degree in what he was talking about. I wish I could quote his name. I can't remember his name to save my life. Hi, I'm Dr. Anthony. I'm Dr. Anthony something. I'm Dr. Anthony. I can't remember his name. I'm Dr. Anthony. I'll post it. You know how I always do the posts? I'll post it when I get off. I'm Dr. Anthony Barbillo. I don't know. I'll do it for you. Anyway, he knew everything about attraction and all that shit. Anyway, when you're going through that, he was the one that told me, he said, listen, it's not even realistic to think that you're just going to move on and keep yourself busy enough. It's going to manifest itself in different ways. If you give yourself 5 minutes a day to grieve, go in the bathroom and time it 5 minutes. 5 minutes. You got to give yourself, it's got to have an outlet. okay? But the truth is, you're coming up King of Wands in the upright. The chick's coming up as financial baggage, and she's coming up as the Queen of Wands challenge, meaning she's coming up as looks challenged, honey, and you're reviewing old pictures of the past, and it's not even the reality of the current situation. And you could say, no, Truth Time, you're wrong. No, I think you're wrong, and I think your homeboys, there's 4 or 5 of them here that would agree with me. What's the name of the deck? Oh my goodness, here. Tarot of the Longest Reign. It's my favorite. By Roberto Sunny. It's my favorite. I've been using this one for like a year. If you knew all the decks I have, I got this one. I was gonna use this if I needed it. I like this one too. The 78 Stories Tarot. I like that one too. I'll show it to you. It's good too. I like this one. It's one of my other favorites. I like that one. A lot of readers, man, I be watching them. They piss me off so bad because they won't share it with you. They won't tell you. It just pisses me off. It's like, man, you don't own the decks. I'm sure the people who made the decks would love to sell more of their product. But that's this one, 78 Stories. And this one is Tarot of the Longest Reign. That's what the side look like. But you know, I mean, I don't hoard nothing. I don't gatekeep, man. I think it's rude. I ain't making damn decks. I do want to make my own deck or oracle. I just need to do it. You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. I like both of these decks. They're both of my favorites. I like 78 Stories, and this is my go-to. I like them both. Anyways, and I'm repeating myself 100 times. Sigma, honey, I'm not telling you to man up. I'm telling you, you got to cut your losses and breathe it. There's something, you know, Hermit Reverse is something very shallow about the relationship that you're not even, it's like you're not even willing to look at it. 2 of Swords. You're not even willing to look at how fucking shallow the whole situation is. And if your ancestors had, if men would really be men with you, if the men in your circle, let's just say your dad, your grandpa, your uncle, your brother, your brother's brother, Daryl, his brother Daryl, and his other brother Daryl, if they was really be for real with you, this is sad to them. Any man in their mind would have just cut this shit and grieved it, and I'm sorry to hear that, but the pool of women that you could get, you know, real, as attractive dude as you are, you're not going to have looks challenge MFers, you know. You're coming up King of Wands upright. I'm seeing a Queen of Wands challenge. She looked challenged. She's losing points off the rip because she financially baggage and bored of her. You know, for multiple reasons, she's worn out, okay? I'm not saying that, like, it's not okay to cry. I'm saying cut your losses and grieve it. But that's it. Even the men around you would tell you that. I think that the men around you, I know that the men around you aren't telling you that. Maybe it's not a masculine thing to say. It's like, well, how do you tell somebody, like, hey, cut your losses? First of all, Queen of Wands challenge. Nobody finds this chick as attractive as you do. And everybody knows you're not going to have a hard time getting into a new relationship with a really good girl that you could marry. Only person struggling is you, Hermit Reverse. The only one that refuses to look at this is you, honey. Sorry to be mean to you. I'm not trying to be mean.
God, Sigma. Jesus. Sick of this.
All right, I'm done. I gotta go, guys. I've been on here for 3 hours and 19 minutes. I need to leave. I do have stuff to do. It is Monday. Thelma, thank you for always riding with me. Good night. Thank you for always staying here through the whole live. Thank you for all the existing subs. Thank you for the new ones. Thank you for the likes and shares. Thank you for the hate mail. Who cares? Y'all take care and stay kind to each other. I'll see you next time. Thank you, Thelma.